you want to be heard, and events you want to be known, then amp them up on Amp It Up, our new online radio station. We want your voice to be heard, so spread the word on Amp It Up. Contact us at 866-224-5422 for more information. Let's amp it up.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And what is this? And welcome to the
That's a gift for you.
to the Brooklyn Cafe. Is my mic on? I don't hear myself.
Your mic's on.
Is it?
Oh,
Mine
let me
just
click
louder
this
than
on.
you.
Is that what
He
it
doesn't
is?
hear himself. That might be a good thing.
Yeah.
This is
No, I
Mark's
don't.
stuff.
My stuff is all loose here. What is going on? What's happening?
We put the popper back on. We left you some fuzzy handcuffs.
You put the popper back on.
That
Hit
popper
my
is
gain.
back on.
Raise my gain a little bit. What was that?
You're so demanding.
It's not that. It's I can't hear nothing. Oh, I know why I can't. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. It's right.
It's
I'm
right.
wrong.
It's
I'm
just
wrong.
him in
No.
his
Turn it
ear.
down again. Turn it down. My bad.
Yeah.
That's because I'm in the wrong
Hole.
hole. Welcome to all our friends across the U.S., New York, Atlanta, Boston,
Did
Chicago.
I just say that?
Don't repeat that one.
No, I won't.
What happens when people drink early? Welcome. Listen, you guys who have been so wonderful sending me messages. Yes, I lost my father last week. I had to bury him. And I want to thank all my friends who came forward and helped this young, lovely lady put this whole thing together. You guys were all amazing, and I'm very proud of each and every one of you. It's amazing how much you can get done, how quickly you can learn how to do what I do. It's taken me 10 years to learn. You learned it in, I don't know, 24 hours?
Yeah, not so much. I had a great crew that helped me out. They were amazing. Dylan even learned that there's a light switch in the SBR room at NN.
That's right.
Dylan, you gotta love Dylan. Every single one of them, from Monday until Friday, 8 hour till 8 at night, all day long, 12 hours a day, they worked with me. They cleaned walls, they ran production. Our crew was spectacular. They taught each other, they came together as a team, they've got collaborative pieces working together, and it's truly a production of what they've done.
And there you have
Amazing.
it. And a lot of good things are happening. We will be making more and more announcements as we go along. But before we do all of that, I want to say thank you on the air to Dawn. You did a fantastic job. I never knew in my life that you were going to be able to handle all that pressure that I put you under.
But you did it anyway.
And
I've
did
seen it. You've done it before, though.
Not like this. This is a whole different. You know what it is that production changes
Yeah.
every week, every day, and they'll tell you. I mean, we
Every
have
30 minutes, every show.
we got 12 new platforms coming out, and even though you see this one show, this thing goes in different directions. It goes in different ways, and then from here we go to the radio station. All hell breaks loose. But I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I think that what you did was fantastic. I got to show the show to my family in Puerto Rico. They think I'm crazy.
Yeah, well.
They think you're crazier, so you don't get away with it. But it's good to know that you have people you can count on. It's good to know that good friends do exist in this world, because I'm gonna tell you, this is a tough place to be in. And you know, my dad, 88 years of age, and he's gone now. But now, you know, you're gone, but not forgotten, Dad. And I'll be pointing out to different things that he said to me during my life that seems to have now repeated itself. So anyway, I want to say thank you again to all my friends. And you have JoJo here, who I haven't seen in about 10 years.
We haven't seen Jojo in a long time. And
I'm back like a
before we
boomerang.
get going with the show, true, we have amazing friends, Faith and Dawn DeMarco. and Mama Ali and Genji. All of them were here every day last week supporting us, bringing guests forward. Mama is like our designated mama of the set. She's like mama of the Brooklyn Cafe.
Big mama, yeah.
And Genji and Faith, Freddie, Dawn, everyone was here, from chocolate martinis to the kids cleaning out the popcorn machine to running the set. They have done everything. It only took a couple bottles
Okay,
of
good.
tequila, and we're good. So, in honor of the third bottle of tequila, and it's July 1st,
Third
a
bottle of
toast
tequila.
to-
You
Cheers.
guys had how much
Cheers.
tequila?
this is our third bottle. We also switched to vodka.
Not
on
third bottle
Friday.
today.
A toast to you and your dad and your sons and your
Yes.
grandsons, and may you all continue his legacy.
Cheers, Monstrovia.
Cheers.
You know, I've been drinking since they bury him. This is all people keep doing.
Well,
this is like a new
yeah.
tradition.
And we continue tomorrow, because tomorrow is Taco Tuesday. We are live on location at Don Chepo's Taco Shop in Boca Raton. So it is Taco Tequila Tuesday, and the
Holy
party
smoke.
continues. How do you like
Oh,
that?
that's nice.
Woo! What is that?
That would be tequila.
Woo!
You like that one?
It made me tear.
So please come on out. The Eventbrite has been posted. We can share the information. It is Don Chepo's Taco Shop on Southwest 18th Street and Power Line Road in Boca. We're live on location from 12 until 2. We'll be there a little bit early, so come on out, bring some fun. If you've got music, bring that too. Jonathan, you're welcome to come as well. Just tell Dad you need your driver's license a little early, and he'll bring you on up.
And they're gonna be picking people. Like let's say JoJo goes, they're gonna be picking you to make a taco, and your name will be the taco of the day.
Oh, I gotta be there then. I gotta have a Mama Ali taco.
You need a
Mama
Mama
Ali.
Ali
Oh,
taco.
yeah.
If you be there,
Hey,
there won't
Mark,
be
you need
any-
a taco
nobody else
named
taco
after
business.
Mark Cameron here, the painter. He should have his
His own
taco.
taco.
He's got hot sauce to go with it. Mark's Jamaican hot sauce.
We
How
gotta
you
try
like
that
those
out.
apples?
Jamaican hot sauce.
Yeah.
That's Caribbean style.
Yeah, baby.
And we're having a
Yes.
taco eating contest. Ellen Raphael is our #1 contestant. She's
Applesauce.
saying 10
We're
tacos.
having a contest.
Taco eating contest. How many tacos can you eat? Oh, there's a lot happen when you see what happens when
You
you
know
go
how many
away for a
tacos
week.
I can eat? Can I join?
Of course.
I can eat about 50.
No, not these
cannot.
big ones from Don Chepo.
There ain't no such thing as a big taco for me, baby.
You saw the Don Chepo tacos.
Don't make a difference.
Chef Camilo
Don
is on
Chepo ain't seen me.
board. They're going to feed the crew and have some fun. So come on out tomorrow, Taco Tuesday.
Wow, Georgia, you like tacos?
I do,
You eat
but
them?
not 50 of them.
They like White Castle hamburgers.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
I
No,
love
these
those.
are
Yeah, those
big.
are good. You
How
cannot.
many of those can you knock off?
At 3 in the morning, I'd wake up, there'd be rappers everywhere saying, "Wow, a good night last
20.
night."
I used to have the double burgers, 20 of them.
Yeah, you can eat
20
more than
White
20.
Castles.
You can do better
Double
than that.
burgers. They were the double.
Not the
burgers.
healthiest for
I
you,
was a
though.
White Castle queen in Chicago.
Were you?
Yeah.
Mama's been taking good care of us, and she was here on Friday. Friday was a blast. So thank
Yeah.
you for sending the party. It's amazing how you can send a party and not even be here.
I called her because she called me and I called her back and I said, "Come on down," and she says, "Okay." I mean, she's always been a good sport.
walked
She
in
always
today
was on the spot.
I didn't even know you were back.
I didn't even.
But she was ready to rock and roll.
Rock
knew
and
she was
roll.
coming.
I like to bring you great guests
You
here.
did. Mark is spectacular. We have barely even spoken to him. You want to introduce who you've got on set with us?
Well, I'm Mark Cameron. I'm an artist. I'm a visual artist. I'm a culinary artist, and my art transcends goes into building homes as well in Jamaica. I build furniture. Anything that relates to art, that's what I'm involved with.
Your art's
It's
incredible.
interesting.
We have a piece over here on camera 3.
A Jamaican prince. Woo! Artwork. A Jamaican prince. Oh, yeah. And he's got his son in here, too.
And Jonathan's here.
Yeah, Jonathan. Hi, Jonathan.
Mama, how did you meet
Come
Mark?
over here, Jonathan.
That's your son?
Come on, John. Jonathan, get around here. We don't see your pretty
So
face.
cute.
We'll put him on camera.
Put him
too.
on
Sit
there.
in
Oh,
that
sit right
chair
there in that chair right there. Okay. Sit
Now,
right there,
how did
Jonathan.
you meet the artist?
Whoa. You tell her how we met.
I was actually doing a show in at Little Haiti,
Little Haiti. That's right.
and I had a painting of Muhammad Ali looking at himself in the mirror.
And it was beautiful. He had a painting of Muhammad Ali looking at himself in the mirror.
Right.
So there's 2 Muhammad Alis he had to paint.
I remembered seeing Kelly years ago in a photograph that I saw as a younger person, and I thought, oh, what a beautiful woman that was, at the time. I said, she's such a pretty woman, And,
She was a pretty woman.
she still is actually.
I'm impressed.
But I mean, I'm speaking in the past as a young man, Anyhow, so I was showing my art, and she came. She said, "What do you do with my husband?" I was like, what are you talking about? She said, that's my husband. And then it kind of hit me that, okay.
This lady's crazy.
No, it hit me that
hate you who I was.
in terms of who she was, because
Yes.
now the face
I'm an older
Yes.
person.
came back, you know.
He came back.
And we became friends
Friend
ever
from then
since.
on.
I mean, she's an icon, a living icon who's been among people that are iconic, who have done great things in America, and some not so great. But she's met them all, and she's still here. So it's really a pleasure for me to be in her presence, really, you know.
Your artwork, I saw some of the posts on Facebook, the one you've done of Muhammad, and you were signing pictures in front of it.
Right.
Your work is so unique in this piece. So I look through people's posts and I try and see
Okay.
what's theirs. And some of them were your paintings, some of them were your photographs. And now your son tells me that you do photographs as well. So you do everything with art is what you do. This and culinary.
Yes, I'm also very impatient. So if I want to get something done,
Do yourself.
I make sure that I can do it, so I can get it done. So I don't depend on anybody. You know, I'm also a DJ. I mean, I play music. I collect records.
Do you play instruments?
Wow.
Because I have a feeling that's you over there playing the piano.
Yeah, man, I play records.
You do, right?
No,
You play
records.
records?
Plays records.
Records
He play
you.
records.
Records play
I
you.
can play whatever you
There
want.
you go.
Records play. You know, it's amazing that you brought out that tribute to Mama Ali, because when I first met her, I was a big Muhammad Ali fan.
Right.
When Frazier beat him the first fight, I was a young child, and I said, Muhammad, you ain't nothing. And that was the last time I said that, because after that, the greatest show on earth came about. But when I met this lady, I always told Dawn, you know, this is the closest I'm ever going to get to greatness, because I can't meet the man,
Yeah.
but this is as close as it gets. Good, bad, or indifferent, no matter what happened, no matter whatever, you can always tell a person's character by how they stand. This lady's pure character. Everywhere we've gone, everybody has recognized her. Have you noticed everywhere we go, everywhere, his picture's up there.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. I mean, this is without saying, whether it's in paintings or drawings or whatever, it's everywhere. And everybody knows Mama Ali. And I got a call from the axe throwing company
Oh yeah.
who wants to work with you. They're going to get in contact with
Are
you
they coming
today.
tomorrow?
And they are going to be there tomorrow. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a card and put it on these green dots. If you hit that, you win something to that
I need
particular
to throw
company.
axes tomorrow. I did
Okay.
not get to do it at our anniversary party. Did you know that was the last show you actually did with us, was our
Yes.
anniversary party?
Yes.
So I have to thank your dad, Enrique, because he allowed you to get through that gift with us, and then you were able to go to him.
I know. I'm going to have JoJo's picture in those dots.
So you throw the axe at me?
Anybody who throws the
Oh,
axe
my
gets a date with
goodness.
JoJo.
I was
Really?
waiting for the dunking
Yeah,
tank.
She gets the axe throwing gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, the winner of the axe throwing contest.
So
is
whoever
you
throws
get
it that, you
JoJo.
have to
That's
date them.
okay.
But
That's
just don't
okay.
tell your boyfriend. What's his face?
But Mark, your work is spectacular.
I
Everything.
wonder if you
Can
wear the
I
hat.
ask-
He
can
thinks
I
you wear the
ask-
hat because he wore a hat. Because, you know, Freddie always wears a hat because
Yeah.
he saw me with a hat. And he wears
I
them all
never
the time.
saw him with a hat.
I never
They
seen
gave
you
me a
without
hat.
one.
I've never seen. Well, yeah, I started wearing this because somebody gave me this like a year ago, and they said keep wearing it.
You know, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, Mark here, he's got his son in the audience right there.
Uh-huh.
His name is Jonathan. And Jonathan, I've always wanted to ask, your father is a great artist. Does he inspire you to draw to as well? What do you feel about that?
He actually doesn't inspire me to draw, but I respect his work and what he does.
Okay.
So-
What is one of your famous paintings that your father's drawn?
I think I'm not sure, but I really like the one of Freddie McGregor.
Freddie
It's-
McGregor.
Yeah, it's really detailed and
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the presentation I made this weekend at the show. And Marcia Griffiths, who was one of the I3s that worked with Bob Marley, she had a concert at the Lauderhill IPAC Center with Freddie McGregor, who's one of the reggae icons. I made a presentation to him this weekend.
How old is your son? How old are you?
He's 12 years
12.
old. Yeah.
12.
So
He is so well spoken.
he is.
Yeah.
But I noticed he came in with a camera and everything else. What your father does for a living, has it inspired you? Talking to
Kind
you?
of. I would say kind of, because he does photography as kind of like a hobby, and I found it was really cool, so I want to try it.
So you're gonna do you know what you want to be when you grow up and be older?
I'm going to do aeronautics when I get older, but
Aeronautics?
this is really
Simple like
just like
that.
a hobby.
Whoa! Love that dude.
Yeah, but
He
but
might be
it's
part of your
not
crew
it's
in a
not
few
it's not
years.
out of line because when I was growing up, I wanted to be a pilot,
Right.
Really?
and I've learned how to fly. But when I thought about sitting in a cockpit for 5 or 6 hours flying, if you're in my plane, I mean, I'm doing dives, I'm doing.
Glad I'm not in your plane. I'd have a heart attack.
It wouldn't work. it wouldn't work for a commercial pilot.
Right, right.
I would love to be on that plane. You see, if I'm a pilot, I won't be in the front. Once the plane goes off, I tell whoever, okay, take the plane. Then we throw frisbees and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I mean, flying is. I mean, I was thought about flying, through the clouds and making a loop.
He's gonna fly through the clouds.
Yeah, I do.
Do it
It
all.
would-
I want to see some more
do-
of his pieces. I
Yeah.
can't wait to see your
Oh
pieces
yeah, you're
because
gonna see it later on the show.
everything I saw is so spectacular, and they're all different.
And
Thank
different
you.
You know, a lot
sizes.
of times artists, they have one genre. They paint a certain way. But not the pieces I've seen that you've created. They're all unique. And you have
Well-
hot sauce, and you have food, and you're on cruise ships.
And he had a
and,
restaurant.
And he's got he's got a
He's a
14
good cook.
foot grill,
I've tasted
Freddie.
his food.
You got a 14-foot grill. That's
Yeah.
bigger than this
Yes,
table.
he does.
Yeah.
No, it's-
Yeah.
I could actually do about 1,000 pounds of chicken. Once
Do you
a
still
day.
have a restaurant?
That's in
No,
his
no,
house.
I do catering. I do have.
Oh, you do can't.
I
That's
sold my
his house.
restaurant 15 years ago. I had it for 14 years. And I also had a graphic arts company called Innovative Concepts where I print T-shirts. As a matter of fact, he's wearing one of my T-shirts.
Wow.
Yeah, I was
So-
going to ask you about that. I don't think any of our kids have
Remind
their
me to
shirts on, but we need to
ask
do
you
some
about
extra
something about the
printing.
t-shirts
Yeah,
later.
man.
He
Yeah.
does
still
that
do
too.
that?
That you do printing
Yeah, I do.
too?
He
Yeah, I
prints
still, I
t-shirts.
still.
I want to do a vest that says the Brooklyn Cafe. They all laugh at me.
No, I can't do that because
You
I
can do that,
I
easy.
have
That's
okay,
easy.
The machine that I have is the first machine I bought when I started my company, which is like almost 30 years ago. I sold the automated presses, but I kept the first one I bought.
Right.
So I still do silk screen printing.
What are you doing?
I need to get him to
What
make
are
some
you
Jake
hanging on
shirts.
to? What
for
is
me.
that?
I was talking
What's
to
that?
Up in Melbourne, I run 3 restaurants.
Okay.
We always need shirts because the girls
want
lose
some water?
them. They,
Yeah.
Okay.
Just say, can I have
Dylan,
some
can you
more?
get Mama a bottle of water, please?
Throw Mama.
I was just
throw
looking
her
at
a
her.
bottle. I didn't know what the hell this was. I wasn't
She's
comfortable
like,
with this.
She's like doing, and
said,
this
what
in
is
Mama
this?
Ali's world means
What
she
is
wants
that?
some water.
She wants water. That's what this means. And if she
yes,
don't want
we-
water, she does
we
this, and
are
then she
wor-
does this. We're in trouble.
Dylan, if you watch our shows last week, I'm always Dylan. It's over there in the battery. Dylan, can we set up camera 3? Teddy, can we do this? Because we are a working teaching show is
Yep.
what we are always.
Okay, that's a nice deal. Now, what are we teaching here?
That was
Oh, yeah.
it. That is what the
That's
kids
gotta be
laughed
revolved
you on
around
Friday.
doors.
They
You
wanted
need-
that as a surprise for you.
Do you know what this is?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Furry
Do you know the
handcuffs.
story
Comfortable
behind
handcuffs.
it?
I don't
Is that a
know, but I
Doris
know there are a
thing?
lot of stories behind those guys.
We had a lady who was a sponsor on the show, and when she first came, I have problems with names. I give everybody names.
Doris, isn't it Doris?
No, that was Jamie.
Jamie. So we call her Handcuff Jamie.
Wow.
And
Well, that is because we had heard a story.
it wasn't, yes.
Is how
But
she
it's
got
not my
hashtag
story
hand-
to
It
tell.
was not your story, but we had heard a story about that. Yeah.
So Dan went out and he got these handcuffs, and he put furriness on them. So every time she walked around, she became handcuffed
Jamie.
Jamie.
So she had shirts printed with handcuff Jamie. This became bigger than the CBD she sold. But
Yes.
what I want to know is, why is it on my mic? And what the hell were you teaching last week?
Let me tell you something. You need to take more breaks. We had more fun. we was talking about it's better than The View. So you need to take a vacation every once in a while because we had a great
It's
show.
kind of a
I'm
new
out.
platform
We
I
had a
wanna
great
create.
show. We had
You
a
know,
great show.
We had a lot of people that came and supported us every day last week. So it became The View by Friday. We ran out of topics, but we never really ran out of topics.
From what I was seeing, there wasn't any running out of anything. You guys were just yapping away.
That
and
was The
yapping
View.
away. And then you have Faith here,
Yes.
and you had G-String here, who was
Yeah.
talking about the guy
Yeah.
on her show.
G-string.
Yeah.
G-String. That's Jenny G-String.
Yeah,
Jen G.
Jenny G.
Jen G is now Jen G-String.
Jen G.
What's my nickname? I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm scared to ask.
Go
Go,
go.
go, Jojo.
Go go Jojo.
What?
Now, where'd she go,
Go-go.
Jojo?
What is a go?
Absolutely.
What is a go?
You gotta keep it clean. Jonathan's in the house.
Gotta keep it.
And we're a midday show, remember?
That's right.
Yeah, we.
I get back to you.
I
know you will, I'm sure.
That's an FCC borderline here. Mama
I
Ali.
didn't say nothing.
I didn't say nothing.
But we got a lot going on. Let's go to commercial break. I want to change Mark's picture, see what else he's brought in. Stay tuned. You can find us at 888-994-4995, streaming all over social media.
Is that
If you're
the number?
watching us, as Freddie says, caring is sharing. Take your phones, go to the Brooklyn Cafe TV, or to my page, or to the other 25 pages that we're airing. Take it, share it out to your page, because you know what? Then we know you're watching. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hemp Boca. Products of purest natural ingredients and providing a safe alternative method for relief from many symptoms, creating a healthier lifestyle without the use of opioids. Use Hemp Boca products for improved mental health and overall well-being. It's safe, legal, and non-psychoactive. Our pure and high-quality CBD is from clean industrial hemp, then extracted slowly over days to produce the strongest and most effective products on the market, made in the U.S. with no synthetic ingredients. Committed to bringing our customers the highest grade CBD oil on the market. Our industrial hemp, it's organic with no solvents and pesticides, gluten-free, vegan, full spectrum, and third-party double lab tested. Our top priority is your health and wellness, and we are confident you will love our products and the amazing relief so you can enjoy the things you love to do. Try our products and start living a healthier lifestyle. Hemp Boca. Good health and good sense are two of life's greatest blessings.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Okay, we're back.
And we're back.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Give us a call, 888-994-4995. Do you know, I've learned how to transfer the phones. I've learned how to do Lynn phone. I have learned how to turn the light switch on. I've learned how to run all of this with the help of our crew. And I don't want you to go away anymore.
How many interns does it take to hang up a
Isn't that like a joke? How many interns does it take to put a piece of art on an easel? It's a really big piece of art.
That's beautiful.
Have the shortest guy
Oh,
hold it.
that is beautiful.
That would be Dylan. Dylan
Have
and
Dylan hold
Jonathan.
it. Look at
There
that.
you go.
The
They're all
12 years
right.
going to show how to do it. This
He
is
knows
the most
how to deal
hilarious
with his
setup I've had in my
dad's- He
life.
knows how to deal with his dad's work.
I
All
love
right.
it. I can
Make
play
sure
it.
you
I love
don't drop it because it
I
ain't
guess I
important.
can't
So
play
yesterday,
the
my-
eye that they have with the.
Hey, mama.
I don't know how to
Hey, mama.
transfer.
We're on the air, baby. We're on the air.
I'm on there.
Yeah.
I found a new place I
Howard
want to
says
go
hello.
for
Who?
a remote. There's a
Howard.
rock climbing facility in Fort Lauderdale.
There's a what?
Rock climbing facility.
Where?
Have you seen it, Teddy? Yeah. It's in Fort Lauderdale in Oakland Park. And I just want you to know, my daughter, yes, my daughter who I say past tense, fear of heights, climbed to the top of a 60-foot wall yesterday. There are pictures on Instagram. And she says, Mom, you have to go to this rock climbing place and do a show. You want to go? Anyone
I'm
in?
afraid of heights.
So was she until yesterday. She's been
Yeah, but
working
if I-
on this for 2 weeks. And she started off on the smaller walls and she went wait till you see.
If
like,
I climb up, is there like a ladder you could take to come down?
You're
Because
on a-
I will not
There's
come
a
down.
belt harness and the person.
Actually, I could jump in and hold
Actually,
him.
I'm going to get certified. I'm going to hold the rope so
Forget
I can
about
get
it.
you down.
I'm done. Done. I'll hold Dylan. Dylan can jump up there, 60 feet. That's 6 stories. If God wanted me to be a bird, he
They
would have
give you
gave me
wings.
feathers.
You have them.
I have feathers?
Wings to make you fly, baby.
Okay, that's it. You're cut off.
All right, what do we have on? See, a whole
Well,
nother
hold on
side
a second.
of work
Hold
there.
on. Before we go to the painting, I'm excited to hear about G-String's deal. What she got cooking?
On what?
G-String, you told me Gen G has something cooking.
You don't listen.
I don't
Listen.
She has an
She's got
event.
a great show. She has an event. No, wrong event.
She doesn't have. I got no event. What are
Yeah,
you talking
no.
about? Radio
No,
station.
but you
When
know,
is
she's
it?
airing a great show on Thursday on her Gen G show. She's re-airing the show that she had on with Happy and that 4th of July show. That is going to be airing
And she's not
on
doing an event?
Thursday. No. Shh.
Oh, seriously. When are we going down to the Wyndham? Because I have to.
Next Thursday, actually. That's going to be our next event,
You got to come down to the Wyndham. New sponsor. We're going to be down there. We're going to bring a lot of cameras, a lot of fun. I want to have a party.
Next Thursday, we're going to be at the Wyndham Hotel. We're going to be at Cafe Med on July 11th. There's a lot going on. Got to keep up. Keep up, baby. That's all
I just
can
drink
say.
heavily. We're going to have Jamaican. What is it? Fruit run? What is it? Rum jam?
Rum punch.
Rum punch.
Rum punch.
Do you know when I used to go canoeing?
Okay.
With an oar?
Canoeing. I used to go, what?
Canoeing and kayak.
That too. Both. I did both, you wise guy. I did the first year canoeing. Never go canoeing. It's too dangerous in rapids. I did kayak afterwards. I made my own rum punch.
Okay.
It was 21 liquors.
Really?
Long Island IZ, they have nothing
It's
on
like
it.
a poison.
So did you get to where you wanted to go?
Get to where I want to go.
Very quickly.
I don't remember.
Very quickly.
Yeah, in
But
your mind.
my cousin Juji, yes, there is a Juji. Juji's actually going to call in. My cousin Juji says if there's no punch, if Freddie don't make the rum punch, we don't go. So I was forced to bring in all these bottles of rum punch. 21 liquors.
Okay, so why don't you have a rum punch contest?
Because I won't have people standing.
Well, I have an
I'll never
idea.
get back to Melbourne that
Now
way.
that Mark brought this up, I do have an idea. I haven't had a chance to talk to you about it. Since Thursday is the 4th of July, we need to do a 4th of July tribute. We need Wednesday to have food. We need drinks. We need, like, what do we do on 4th of July?
We
And
blow firecrackers.
and after 4th of July, I want to do Christmas in July back in the studio.
Yes, we're going to do Christmas in
So I
July.
think it's time to do Christmas again. Because, yes, yesterday I watched Hallmark Channel. You know what they do in July?
Christmas in
Christmas.
July.
In July.
You know, but I did this last year and everybody laughed at
It's
me.
time to do it again.
I had looked like Santa Claus. I had the hat and the gifts and all that. It says it's July.
It's time to do it again. We need Christmas in July, and we need 4th of July rum runners, I think.
Well, we
Mark.
have the smoker now. We can put some.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
Something happened back
Somebody.
there.
Somebody falling
All
for
right,
you.
just grab the painting.
It must
What
be
broke?
a ghost.
Somebody grab the painting.
It's not a paint. What
What
is that?
broke? What
Is that,
fell?
is that the guitar?
Uh-oh.
The what?
Is it
What
what?
was that?
What was it?
Is
Oh,
it
you said
popcorn?
hamburger
I
stuff
can't
fell. All right, we
I
got
can't
that
see.
Oh,
covered.
popcorn.
All right, we have digressed. Georgia, what have you been up to?
I've been working, doing things, and running around, still trying to find a home to do what we wanted to do up there.
You need to find a home.
I know.
Here's the thing.
I got so many
You know,
connections up there.
Hollywood has found a home. Hollywood. We have a new show that's going to be working out on Hollywood in Fort Lauderdale. You need to find a place up
What?
for you, JoJo.
Who's this?
The Verdict is going to be
Oh, it's
airing
gonna
their
be
show
in-
down in Hollywood.
it's
It's
in Hollywood.
spectacular.
Is that about legal stuff? Because I didn't
Yes.
get to listen to it.
Yes.
Listen, Christopher Columbus found America. No, he really didn't. It was
You
somebody
sure?
else, but they give him the credit. Yeah. He's found it in shorter time than you have your home to put your show.
Well,
We've
you know,
talked
I
about
could do it
this.
in any of the restaurants that I'm
Then
involved
just
with, but
pick.
there.
Listen, pick one. What? Now
You
want?
gotta- you guys
look,
gotta see
there's
it.
another one. You ready? When the one is 2, pick the other one. Doesn't make a difference.
All right, so I'll pick 2, and you 2 will come up, and I don't need him to. You come up.
You have a lot of traveling to do, but apparently they finally gotten the message after 3 years, and you being a week away, they finally realized I'm the one to contact. You know the one
Contact
to
her.
turn to?
Yeah, it
would
did take me a long time to
it
realize
would be
that. Yes.
called on.
There's nothing. You call whoever you want to call. Call Dawn. She'll get it done. But let's get it done. Let's
We
get
get
it going.
it done. Yes, I have the contract. I've got the proposal all ready for you. Equipment pricing, everything. We're good to go.
Okay.
All of it. We're good.
I love it.
You talking about the
See all-
verdict?
see
What's
all
with the
those girls
verdict?
The
on the
Verdict
board?
is a show on Mondays, and this is about a guy who's taking on the system.
He needs to talk to Ken.
You know, is that a court, like a court show?
Yes.
Yeah.
You ever heard of the caught in Providence with Frank Caprio out of Rhode Island?
No. What they
He's
do
the
there?
nicest judge ever.
Oh yes, the thing
Yes.
with the judge, and then people
Yeah.
come up and
Come
he says,
up,
"Let
yeah.
me talk to your children." And when
Yes,
my daddy
yes.
was speeding.
That's my best friend, Frank Caprio.
Really? He's
Yes.
a movie star. This guy.
Yeah, but you know what? Frank Caprio's brother, Joe Caprio, I used to see him every morning at the 5th Street Gym when Ali was training down in
I
Florida.
thought you saw him in court every
No!
because he does speeding tickets.
No.
Do you know if you Google Mama Ali, she comes up, she's got a whole Wikipedia site. That's how you know she's in the know.
She's in
She
foresight.
has a Wikipedia page.
You
Have
Wicca. You Wikipedia.
Have you ever fact checked it?
Yeah, and it's wrong. Yeah. I have
Really?
to go in and correct. Yeah, they got a
Welcome to
lot
the
of
media.
stuff wrong.
You know her birthday's right around yours. by
I don't
the way?
even know who gave them that information. It wasn't me.
Well, somebody did. Why don't
Somebody
you call
did.
him and say,
Is your
"Listen,
birthday really March 17th?
Now that's the truth.
See?
you and me
That's
have the
probably
same,
the only
I
true
know.
thing
you
on
and I
there.
have the same birthday."
Really?
That's what
St.
I'm saying.
Patrick's Day? Are you sure?
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. I Wikipedia
You-
Mama
you
Ali
sure,
yesterday.
Shimmy?
I thought I was the only one who had to be beeped
I
out.
didn't-
You got me beeped
Dory's
by a
on the
long
I didn't
shot.
say it. I just
And
came
Dor-
close.
And Dora's on the 24th.
Really?
She got the same
So,
birthday as
did you ask your dad every year why he always gave you corned beef and cabbage?
He told me.
I did.
And I can't stand the damn thing.
I know. I loved it. I
He
love
used to say
corned
you
beef.
have to. It's your birthday. So
I love
don't
corned
want
beef.
it.
I love corned beef.
I do too.
Yeah, we was talking the other day about
I do too.
my 23andMe ancestry.
Oh, did you
I'm,
know?
I'm 47.5% Irish,
You look Irish.
German, Irish, German, and British.
You
That's
look
what we
all
said.
right.
That was the resemblance she has with
Yeah.
Gen G.
Yeah.
We know. They're
And
like
the other
sisters.
55%, I'm West African from the
It's so
Sudan.
funny how the West African comes out of your Irishness. With the green beard.
Right? The blonde hair, blue eyed look of Mama Ali.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
My grandmother has blue eyes.
Can you imagine if you were with Ali? You would have made a fortune with that fact alone.
Oh, heck yeah. And
can
you know what?
imagine.
My grandmother's eyes are blue, and she looks almost like your color.
got a color?
But when I went on put some blue contacts in one time, I went to a family reunion. Everybody says, "You know what? I just noticed you get eyes like grandma."
She
They
had
thought they
green
were
eyes?
real.
She
They
had-
just overlooked
She
it.
had blue eyes.
Yeah,
So
beautiful
maybe there's
blue
a fact
eyes.
to this. Maybe
Beautiful.
you really are Irish.
She
Very
did the
few
23andMe. Have you
23.
ever done that?
Well, there's some reason why I like Celtic music, and I like everything about the Irish people.
Really?
And
Not
German,
that-
when I went to
hold-
Germany, I could speak Dutch in a week.
Hold on. Your husband beat up an Irishman. What was his name? Quarry?
Jerry Quarry.
Jerry Quarry.
Jerry
Was he Irish?
Yeah, I
He
guess
was
so.
bloody, I
Yeah,
couldn't tell.
Quarry.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, he was a bleeder,
He was a
but he
bleeder.
was a wonderful guy.
He was fantastic.
Jerry Quarry's wife and I talk all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, as
Oh my
as we
God.
speak. Yes.
He's not alive anymore, is he? Or is he?
no, not Jerry.
I would
His
love for
wife
you to
is.
bring her on the set.
I would love to bring her
If
here.
you're a big fight fan, Jerry Quarry.
Yeah.
Man, when he walked away, he was a different
Lisa,
color.
where are those gloves?
When he walked in.
They're in the closet.
But I mean, you talk about history and things that go back.
Oh,
Jerry
yeah.
Quarry,
Oh yeah.
He was there.
he was there. He was a big guy.
Jonathan, tell
Jerry
us about
Quarry.
the painting behind you. We're going to put Jonathan, he's going to do the interview spot
He's
for
so
us.
cute.
You
Let's
got
go to 3.
Okay, so this is what I know. I think this is Rio Grande.
Jonathan, stand up.
speak
and
up a
move to
little
the side
louder
of it.
there. You
Speak
can
right
talk
into the
louder than that.
microphone.
Okay, this is Rio Grande, and
My finger fell.
That's Rio
He's gonna
Grande.
step to the
this
side a
would be
little
the
bit.
raft here. And,
Move
Go
over-
on this, move
over
to the
over there,
side so they
Jonathan.
can see the
Move over there.
painting. Move to the side.
That's
of
it.
the painting.
Watch the chair. You can move
Watch
the
the
chair out of
chair.
your way.
Oh, there you go.
That's it. It's called stage presence.
Okay.
There you go. Beautiful.
So I really don't know much about this painting, but I know my dad took reference from Rio Grande, and he decided he was gonna use a raft.
That's where you took your
The
fishing.
raft.
Yeah, and he normally just
See,
likes
you
going
do.
rafting and swimming there. So
All right, Mark,
I
tell
guess
us about
that's
the painting.
reference from it.
Well, this painting is placed in Portland, Jamaica.
Portland,
It's
Jamaica.
called the Rio Grande. Of course, you know, Jamaica was once owned by the Spaniards.
Everything was owned by the Spanish.
Until the English found a way to get the Buccaneers
Always.
to help them defeat the Spaniards. So most of the lot of towns in Jamaica have Spanish names.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, so this is the Rio Grande. It's one of the biggest rivers in Jamaica, and it's one of those places where a lot of tourists go there to raft down the river, while they have a rum punch that he talked about.
The rum punch. Ooh, if you're making rum punch, bring it on down.
Bring it on down. We'll give you a free bag of corn.
It's a very scenic cruise down the river, and you get to see hear the birds and look on the beautiful trees and environment. It goes out into the sea actually.
Okay.
How long
So-
have you been in Florida from Jamaica?
Well, I was in California where I had my restaurant before. I've been in Florida for 5 years.
I want to know how you painted this. Where were you memorized the view of it? Where were you standing? On another boat? Where
Well,
were
this
you?
is an imaginative composition.
So, but you had to capture that somehow with your imagination, no?
Well,
From your memory,
I'm really
right?
an environmentalist. I'm always into rivers. I mean, I have a little 4x4 in Jamaica where I go to all the rivers that I can find.
Are there crocodiles in there with it?
No, there are crocodiles on the south coast of Jamaica.
Okay.
There's none on the north coast. And they're actually quite shy. There's a video that I have, by the way.
Until
if
they
you-
eat you.
No, there's a video that I have, right? I could share with you on called Jamaica's Hidden Treasure, where I interviewed this guy on the south coast, And I said, hey, there are crocodiles here. Why do you swim in this river? He says, well, we grew up together.
Him and the crocodile.
Yeah. As if the crocodile would
You
say,
wouldn't catch
okay,
me swimming there.
no, we're friends.
Hell
You know,
no.
it's funny because in Spanish it's cocodrilo, right?
Okay.
Cocodrilo. And
Cocodrilo.
I asked my family about these rivers that we used to hang out with when I was in high school. And they said, well, you can't go there no more. I said, why? Apparently, some Weisenheimer decided to raise crocodiles. And when they
Wow.
get bigger, they
Put
let
them
them
in
go in the rivers.
Oh,
No, that's not good.
So the rivers are
Wow.
infested with crocodiles
Oh,
now.
no.
There's nobody to
Where's
take
this?
them.
Where's this?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Well, in
Oh.
Jamaica, most of the crocodiles are on the south coast because you have a lot of swampy areas. On the north coast, you have all this.
So
you
they
know-
don't go up north?
No, they're not. They're
They're
not.
just southern.
What? No, what? Yeah, they're southerners. Yeah. What they do is they
That's worse than you.
they cruise the south coast,
Wow.
and the male crocodiles, if they have once the young ones get big, they have a fight and they have to leave. So what happens is that they go up and down, they cruise up and down the south coast
Right.
and find rivers where they're not
Fine.
contentious and they can go in there and hang out.
Do you know how you can tell a male from a female?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Turn over.
Well, you gotta
Haven't.
get close.
Research that.
Hey,
One
how
leg-
close do you
one
have to
leg
get?
eggs and one
That-
doesn't.
I
that's a
think it's the
crazy
size
question.
of the head.
Is that right?
Females
Or
have
the
a
shape of
smaller
the head, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I went to Tampa,
The
right?
females have a smaller head. I doubt that.
That's what they told me.
Who's a fact checker?
Somebody check it out. How do you tell the difference? Look at this.
How do you check?
Ah.
The difference? How do you know if the crocodile's male or female? All right, Steph, you're on it.
And do you know? I went to Tampa. I went to Gio's house, right? And in the back they have hit golf balls.
Yeah.
And this croc was going right by me. I hit him
Really?
right in the head.
All I can tell you is
Can I ask you a question?
yes.
Everybody can answer this question. When you draw a crocodile in any painting you see, what color is the crocodile?
Green.
Green.
The crocodiles are never green.
Never.
They're
None of
brown.
them are green. They're brown. They're never.
brown.
Why do they use green for
Because people
crocodiles?
mistake crocodiles for alligators.
What color is that?
Alligators
what color
ain't
is
green
that?
either.
What color is that water?
None of them are
None of
green.
them
None
are
of them are
But
green.
what color is that water?
Green.
Green?
Blue.
You associate crocs
With the
nature
color,
green.
with their habitat.
Yes. Did you see the latest in the news this morning in the beaches of wonderful Florida?
Yes.
What's that?
Bacteria eating Germans in your skin.
Let
What?
me tell you something.
Oh, no.
Tell me something.
That is what happened to Linda Summers.
Get
Oh,
out.
wow.
You didn't know that?
In the ocean?
Linda Summers got a scratch on her leg. Our meteorologist. She went to the beach to look at the moon, not thinking anything of it in the ocean. She got an infection right through her tendon. That's why we haven't seen her in a month.
So
From
that's
a
bacteria
bacteria
and from the
Whoa.
ocean. Ate through a scratch.
That's
and
scary
into
stuff.
her tendon. She's been on 5 antibiotics, IV. She's going to try and come tomorrow. She hasn't been able
It's
to
a
drive or
very
walk.
serious
Wow.
condition. Somebody just died yesterday.
That's exactly what
1 in
happened.
3 died.
That's exactly what happened to Linda. Was the bacteria from the ocean got into a
terrible.
That's
scratch.
why I'm gonna tell you something. I'm
Don't
gonna
go to the ocean. Go to Jamaica,
I'm
man.
gonna
So you're
not
test the
coming to
water I
Melbourne
put on
going
and
in
go
the
to
ocean.
Go to
Got-
That is
Jamaica,
so
Jamaica
crazy.
nothing.
It's so important about the environment that we live in. We have to be very, very careful.
Absolutely.
Is it similar to the flesh-eating bacteria?
Yes.
The
Yes.
fleshy
That's
is
what-
Same
that's
thing?
what it's
It
like.
was
Very
cultured,
similar.
It's
and
like
that's what
it's
it
similar
was.
to that.
1,200 cases a year.
You didn't know.
Wow.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
But I saw it this morning. I was having a coffee and I'm seeing my friend, Mr. Weatherman. And they come
Mr.
up with
Chris
this.
Farrell.
Chris Farrell. And then I come up with this. And they flesh
Why
eating
does she
bacteria.
think you're so funny?
That is so crazy. She's a giggle box.
Yeah, and she's the one with the gloves.
Yeah, right. I
Yes.
wouldn't be laughing if I was on the other side of
Do
those
you
gloves.
box?
Yes, she do. She does box. What is it?
spar?
You know what Muhammad Ali said about people who box?
What?
Oh yeah.
He said, "Do you box?"
What he say?
He said, "Are you a fighter?"
I'm gonna give that joke, right?
Yeah, okay. You get. Are you a
I
box?
told
You
Kelly. I
box?
told Kelly. I said, hey, in addition to painting, I
A
can
box.
box, right?
I said.
She said, you box carrots, you box
I said,
yams. What do you
I said,
box?
That's what Ali say. A guy, every fighter comes up to him and said, "This right
That's
here
so funny.
is a
Hilarious.
picture
That
of
is funny.
Joe
That's
Frazier's
funny.
son, Marcus Frazier." And he said he boxed. I said, "What do you box? Oranges, grapefruits, or bananas?"
You know, you're the only one that will get away with that, right?
Yes.
Now, is Joe Frazier still
You
alive?
guys, let's
No,
change that
his
painting.
son is.
His
His
son.
son.
Joe Frazier passed?
Yeah, he passed away. We
few
went to the
years ago.
funeral. Ali was there. I mean, Ali and I went to his
Do
funeral.
you speak to his son a lot?
Yeah, oh yeah. I talked
I
to the
need
whole
you
family.
to-
I
I
have
need
the
you
whole
to do me a
family.
favor.
We didn't all of them.
I need you to do me a favor.
What?
I got to bring either the son or the fighters in here, and I want to have a painter do a sketch for each one. I want to get a real big canvas like he
Okay.
has.
All right.
And I want each one to sign underneath, and I want to give this away to charity.
Really?
Maybe for
sounds
your
good.
Sounds
maybe for
good.
your-
I'll call.
For your
I'll call
organization.
Marcus. I'll call Marcus.
for your organization.
I'll also call Larry Holmes if you like.
All of them.
I got to tell you something about Mama Ali.
What?
knows
Because
everybody.
not only does Mama Ali come on and have stories of the past, which will be history changing when your book comes out. There is
Yes.
no doubt what we know in history about Muhammad Ali will change when your book comes out.
That's
It may not be the
absolutely-
pretty
We haven't even
side,
started yet.
but it's going to change. And here she comes, and she is the mama of our set. When you weren't here, she came with donuts. She took good care of everyone. She's like mama on set, and she says, I've got guests for you, and I spoke to her yesterday, and here she brings Mark. This woman is the classiest woman through and through, and it's not just about Muhammad. It's who you are. And I thank you
Thank
so
you,
much for
Don.
joining us and always being authentic and bringing who you bring.
You know, I love beautiful people and I love talented people.
And she recognizes me now.
Yeah. That's why I recognize her now. Before you go, who are you? You're like a little
Who are
girl
you?
from some
You are my
high
daughter.
school.
Who are you?
I love
I
this
mean, I
woman.
thought that for a second.
You know,
That's a little
one
crazy.
second, Mama. 1 second. See, watch it. It's gonna turn over now.
But really, Mama brings, Mama really, she walks the walk. She's
She does.
truly authentic and a classy lady. So,
That's
Mama,
true.
you're
You know what?
always
You know what I'm
welcome.
gonna bring tomorrow on the show. I was packing some boxes because we're getting ready to move from another unit in our building, and I found pictures of. I did a big. I asked Stevie Wonder to do a concert for the kids' toys. And
bringing Stevie tomorrow.
No, I'm not saying it. But I had took pictures, and I was a fan of Joan Rivers and stuff, so I got pictures of Tom Bradley, the mayor of California, the most popular mayor
Is
in
he still
California.
mayor?
No, he's passed away.
Well,
So,
I guess he can't be mayor.
No,
so
yeah.
and then so I saw all the pictures I took, and people helped me take for that concert. I'll bring it tomorrow so you can see
I
it.
think we should call Stevie
Me
on
and
the phone.
Joan Rivers.
Why don't we
Huh?
call Stevie on the phone?
Yeah, if I can get him on the phone, heck
We get him on the
yeah.
phone and say, hey, Stevie.
Yeah. Yeah,
do you think of
I'll
that?
set that up for another time. I
We
can
set
it
set,
up for another
I
time.
can
would
set
love,
that up.
I would love to have Stevie
Yeah.
on the phone because man, what a class
He's a
act
nice.
that guy
He's
is.
I babysat him for several times.
You
Babysat
babysit Stevie on
yeah,
so you want-
yeah. When you babysit that.
Look at Prince.
Oh
That is
wow!
Did you know Prince?
Wow.
Did you meet
That
you
is
must have met
gorgeous.
Prince.
Yes, I took pictures of Muhammad Ali and Prince.
Yeah. So
I
you
was
met
separate.
Prince.
I got it right here on the phone.
We got a lot to
See,
cover.
Mark, your pieces are all unique. From
Mark,
the landscape.
this
is
is
beautiful.
incredible.
Did you get to meet him?
No, I didn't. I made him through his music on vinyl.
I saw you with Michael
That is-
Jackson's brothers and stuff the other day.
Oh yes, a couple.
We was all together
couple months
because
ago.
when they came into town, because I stayed with them for many weeks, and I saw Mark. I was so surprised to see Mark. I said, "Hi, Mark."
What is Michael's sister, the beautiful one? What's her name?
Janet?
Latoya?
Janet?
Jackson.
Janet, but
You know
they're all
her?
beautiful.
They're all
beautiful.
Latoya,
Beautiful.
Janet, and Rebe.
You know Janet?
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
to ching a little Janet in my
I know-
life.
I know her. Yeah.
Really?
I've been
Yeah, I
knowing her
would
since she was a
love
little girl.
Janet Jackson in your
Janet
Oh,
Jackson,
baby,
Janet
get me a
Jackson, when
phone.
she do concerts, she don't see anybody.
She
Anybody?
doesn't? But she
no.
can talk to me on
But
the
when
phone,
they
she's
heard when
very
I was in town, they knocked on the door. She let me in
She did.
because we lived together in the house together. So
You lived with
Yeah.
Janet Jackson.
well, Michael Jackson. I went to my godfather's house, which is Barry White.
Barry, what is
He's
your
my real godfather.
Barry,
Barry
where is it?
White.
Are you serious?
I don't like his music though, and I used to
Why?
hear it every night in the room, in my
Oh,
bedroom.
the best.
But I love him anyway.
Barry
When I
is-
went to go stay at Barry's house before I got an apartment in Los Angeles, Barry said, "You staying at the house until you find your apartment." So when I was there, Jermaine Jackson was there, and I didn't know if Michael Jackson had a thing for me. He was really loving me. He had a thing for me, and I go, as he said, "You got to come down to the house, Michael's." I told Michael you were here, and he told me to tell you to come to the house. I'm tired. I will come tomorrow. No,
wanted
no, you can't. You gotta come now. He said he'd never talk to me again if you don't come.
You had to go to Neverland.
There wasn't a Neverland then. This was back in the
You
early
were a
days.
foxy chick when you were.
Yeah, I was,
That's what Mark said.
I was in my
She was-
20s.
She was amazingly
No,
beautiful.
you were
Yes.
hotsy totsy
I
on the
was a
other side. You were,
hotsy-totsy.
you were a flirt and a half, is what I heard.
You know, last week.
I did my research.
Last
So
week,
what happened?
Oh,
what,
what happened, yeah.
what happened was Jermaine bothered me so much. I was so frustrated with him begging me to come. I said, okay, I'm going to go.
Begging you to see Michael.
Begging to go see Michael. Michael
And you had
kept
a hard
saying,
time with this.
when I walked in Michael Jackson's house, I didn't come out of that house for 3 weeks.
And there you have it.
I
That's what
stayed
Michael
right
was notorious
there
for. You
with
went
Michael
in
in the
come
house.
out.
I used to sneak him out to the roller rink at midnight, sneak him out the house.
Really?
Yeah.
He used to be a good roller skater, no?
Oh yeah,
I
he
heard
did.
that.
I had my roller skater friend who had a roller skate in Sherman Oaks. I said, why don't we do a masquerade roller skate tonight, and I'll bring Michael Jackson and them with masks on so nobody wouldn't see them. And sure enough,
Well, listen,
Michael
if
took
you
that
can-
mask off, and I was in trouble.
If you can get Janet on the phone for me to just say, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
That's all I need. And
Janet.
then I can die, Janet.
Yeah.
I can die tomorrow because
Okay, enough dying.
Jen
I'm
is
not
a
taking
sweet,
this over again.
sweet
Janet.
lady. Don't you have Don beating up on me because of doing Janet
you
Jackson.
remember that Janet Jackson when they did the Super Bowl and she had the malfunction, the
Yes.
wardrobe malfunction?
Yeah.
I have a poster of that. Blew it up life size.
That was so crazy.
And it just things happen in life.
That's so.
I don't
Same,
care.
yeah,
Janet
same.
can do anything she wants. She
That
can
wasn't
take her
nice.
clothes off. She can put
That
them
wasn't
on.
Well, all I can tell you was
That
last
wasn't
week Paul was
nice.
on with Petra
I
from
saw
What
that.
people
Barbados.
do
I
for
saw that.
publicity.
Paul was on
I think it was
last
a
week with
publicity
Petra from
stunt. I think
Barbados.
they did. I think they
I
did
think
that
it
on
was too.
purpose. I think it was
Of
a
course they
publicity.
did. We're still talking about it and
Yeah.
making
It
posts.
works. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's. I can't even. Timberlake. That's all I know him for right
That's
now.
right.
That's all I know
He
him.
got to look at her boob.
I didn't even know about who Jack Timberlake was. Till it,
All he got to do is look at her boob. So what happened?
Well, so Paul was on last week with Petra from Barbados. And the only best thing next to Barbados is the Jamaican accent. Because I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
you got-
Jen
Oh, really?
said you could say donuts, and it sounds like, oh, donuts, yes.
I got a Jamaican.
Am I
joke.
right?
But you mentioned something about
What are
Irish
you talking
earlier.
about?
Yes,
Irish earlier.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
The
of
Jamaican
Irish
accent.
went to Jamaica.
We say
a
donuts.
lot of
is
Irish
donuts.
took to Jamaica. What?
Can you say donuts?
Donuts.
You say donuts.
He
Doesn't
thought
sound
you could. That's almost like people trying to say
Donuts.
rice
Donuts.
when you're Chinese.
Say donuts.
They say
Donuts.
rice.
Say coffee.
Coffee.
How do you say coffee?
Chinese don't do.
Coffee.
We say it different.
See, Chinese don't do R's.
But I'm not Chinese.
But it sounds,
They don't do R's. They don't say rice. They say
The
lice.
islands, Barbados, Jamaica. It
lice.
sounds like, oh, coffee.
You know they have a lot of
No
nudist.
coffee.
They have a lot of nudist beaches in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Nude?
Nude.
Yeah, in Negril, yeah.
And where?
Negril. I
Somebody
was
write it
there.
down. Right
I
there.
saw them. I couldn't believe it.
You know what
Negril-
Negro
Negril-
means in Spanish?
I've
Negril.
been to Negril.
You know what that translates to in Spanish?
What?
No.
Completely
Naked?
desnuda.
Okay, Negril.
Really?
Right
Negril
there,
means
that's
What
nude.
about that
Did you make
connection?
that up?
Yeah, man.
He made that up.
That Jamaican, that,
He made that
I
up.
went to when I got
I forgot your son's here.
he probably know more than you
We
do.
gotta take a break.
He's
Yeah,
Jamaican.
Let's
We
take
gotta
a break.
take a
another
break.
break. You're
Yeah, let's take a
embarrassed?
break. Yeah, I'm a
We
little.
gotta come back
Right
to.
here.
We gotta come back
Your
to
son is here.
Prince. Hi,
We're
Prince.
going to be right back at Prince. 888-994-4995. Wow, you want to go to commercial break. We'll be right back.
Oh,
Little warm in here.
yeah, it's getting.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Sometimes you need to shake things up a bit, to be a little adventurous, to make your meals pop. Don Pablo Coffee Growers and Roasters has that special ingredient. That little bit of adventure in a bottle to take your dinner to the next level. So take a leap and try one of Don Pablo's fresh roasted specialty coffee meat rubs on your beef, chicken, or pork. You'll never go back to boring again. Go ahead, rub it on your meat.
Jackson on the set.
Woo! I gotta tell you, you're like boom, boom. You know, A to B. You've gone A to Z, loop to loop, back around.
Well,
your focus is
You
like.
remember Charlie Rangel, Congressman
Yes,
Charlie Rangel?
yes.
I was his congressional aide
Are you
What's that have to
kidding?
do
in
with
80,
Prince?
in 82. Huh?
What's that have to do with
What happened to
Prince?
Prince?
No, I'm saying I was.
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
congressional-
I
She
believe
knows
that.
Jesse. I met Jesse.
Mama knows everyone.
When I did
Not really.
I did the deal up for Obama when he got elected up in North Carolina, and Jesse was there.
Mama
I got
Ali
to
in the
meet
house.
him. I don't know
I
him,
need
but
to
I had to meet
refocus
him.
you.
Yeah.
Before
I'm
we switch
focused.
to the
Where
1
we going?
o'clock hour,
She wanna
I
go
wanna
to
talk
Flower.
about Prince.
Go
I
to
wanna
Prince.
talk about what we got going on
Now,
here.
that is a
That is
fantastic
unbelievable.
piece.
Yes,
You know it.
that is a beautiful
you.
piece.
What is the size of that
That's
painting?
amazing.
About 12 feet tall.
That's about 4.5 feet.
Okay, let
How
me
long
see.
does it take you to paint something like this? And if you
paint-
tell me 15 minutes, I'm running out of here.
No. No, I paint different. I usually do like 3 or 4
Okay.
paints at the same time.
Do you have a
Really?
studio? Or you do it at
Wow.
home.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
no,
have a
but
studio
God.
in Plantation Acres.
Okay,
At
well,
the back of my house, I'm on
It's a
acres.
beautiful
I have,
house he has. Oh my
I
God.
have this student among the trees. I can go out there and hear the birds. And
Where can people
That's
find your
beautiful.
artwork? Where do you have it showing?
they're being shown now at Dana Beach City Hall in the atrium.
City Hall.
In Dania Beach.
So it would be there until the 8th of this month.
Here,
nice.
Then
you
it
want
comes
to-
down.
Right.
And Dania. And you also said you're on a cruise ship as well.
I'm on Holland America Cruise Lines. I do have most of my prints of my originals on Holland America.
And your originals are in Dania Beach at City
pardon?
Hall. And your originals are in Dania.
Yes, Dana right now. And also at Broward College. I have 2 shows going on. One in Broward
Broward
College.
College.
That's great.
And the other one at Dana Beach City Hall.
Which campus, Broward College, so people can find it.
By Davy.
By David.
Davy.
Beautiful. So if you want to check out the pictures, you can contact Mark how?
Through my my website. I have
Yeah,
a
tell-
website there.
Tell them what your website is.
Well,
I think it's on the screen.
right. And,
mcameronart.com.
Oh,
You
there
can
it
find
is.
all of that.
There it is.
hey, good job.
And you will
Yeah, they
you will
did
do
it.
whatever anybody wants based on.
I do commissions from time to time.
So how'd you get the gig at City Hall? I mean, you got to be somebody to be getting.
No,
that
well,
gig.
there's someone saw my art. I was at Art Basel, and they asked me if I wanted to show at City Hall. And
Yeah,
that's
but
how-
at
that's
Art
how I
Basel,
did it.
there's 5,000 artists.
Yes,
right.
Because I was on the commission of Art Basel.
and City Hall is
That's
not
something.
5,000, but me.
Well, City Hall is a,
So it
is
kind of
a
helps with the sales.
well, City Hall
Yeah.
is a place where a lot of people go, and you know,
Right.
you gotta have. I mean, look at this.
You know where I'd like to go? Speaking of Dania
City
Beach.
Hall.
Yes, I'd like to go to
Jail?
City
What do you
Hall.
want?
Jackson's Ice Cream Parlor in Dania Beach.
Oh, the best, the best, the
We
best
gotta
ice
get-
cream.
we
Have you
gotta
ever
get 'em
been
on
there?
Me? I lived there.
Jackson's?
Me and Mr. Jackson are like that.
That is where I'd like to, and then we can go down to we can go to City Hall. It can't be too far away. Dania
It's
Beach
on the
is-
other side. Yeah.
and get some
It's
film
actually
there.
1 block from City Hall.
See, I
you
knew
could
that
actually
in my
walk there.
mind. There you go.
That's great.
And we'll go in, but you can't bring ice cream in there.
We're gonna eat the ice cream at Jackson's.
Takes
You
you
ain't
3
go over
days
there.
to eat
Can we
the ice
get the kitchen sink?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I once had a
You ever
birthday
had a
party there.
kitchen
We
sink?
should do a birthday. We should birthday party. We
Well,
should do.
what's her name? Was
a
it
show
her
there.
birthday? We'll get it taken her.
Well, we can still do it. Let's reach out to Jackson's and see if we can go down and do a show there, and then we can go down and check out Mark's work.
Well, you
down
know
at
what?
City Hall.
I just commissioned him to do a painting of me and Muhammad Ali and my family as that we look now. You know, those.
The before and after.
No,
Put
no,
Muhammad
just
in looking out
no, the way Ali look
at the end.
at the end.
Oh,
And we're
okay.
all grown up. Because most of the pictures you see is when the kids were small.
That'd be
Right.
great.
And we didn't get a chance to take a picture,
That would be awesome.
you know, together.
And that'd be a nice
Before he
rendition.
passed.
I'd love to see what.
Yeah,
you
I would like to put it on the
Because I'm
cover.
gonna
of
tell
my,
you.
I like to put it on the cover of my back of my
book?
book. Yeah, somewhere.
You know, Mama Ali has a book coming out,
It's going to change
and
history.
fasten your seatbelts. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, she's a living. I mean, she's living the history. You know, I mean, she's
Yeah.
lived the history that we're now reading about.
That's right.
And the beauty, Mom, is you started so young, is that you're still young.
I feel 37, but
I'm
I'm,
telling
not
you.
37, but I feel 37.
You were
March
30. You
7th.
lied to me.
glad-
You told me you were 37. You told me you were 37.
But I feel
Oh, what come
37.
on, tell
I am
everybody that.
37 because I feel
March
37. Ain't
17th.
that right?
Save the date.
March 17th. So you and I and we gotta celebrate our birthdays.
Oh,
I bring
definitely.
in all sorts of dances and stuff for you.
Okay, no problem.
She likes that.
Yeah.
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 I was supposed to bring some jerk chicken today.
Yeah, what happened to it?
Suppose or oppose. What happened
was-
to
I
the
was-
jerk
no,
chicken?
well, you
Now I feel like I missed something, bro.
I couldn't catch them.
I'm gonna follow you all the way home today.
I couldn't
I'm not
catch the
going
chicken.
home. I made You couldn't catch the chicken.
I couldn't catch him the
But
jerk.
listen, don't
But
worry
you
about
tried.
it. 'Cause
You give
that,
it
you
a
know,
grapper.
He's a good cook. I taste this.
Sweet.
You are a friend, so you can come anytime you want. We take all jerk chicken, smart chicken, stupid chickens, whatever you got.
Again.
Have you tried jerk chicken?
Oh my God, yes. Are
Okay,
you
well,
kidding?
I have a
Hot and
sauce. I have a
spicy,
sauce.
baby.
Okay, this is my hot sauce. Okay, but I have a jerk sauce, which is in 400 stores in
Ooh,
California.
a jerk sauce.
If I knew you were bringing that, we would have brought out and do the
Hot
test.
sauce.
Oh, wait.
Well,
what did you say you was going to do that
what,
time? You
What,
said with
what
the
I
skillet?
could do, I mean, I have a skillet.
They put it right here.
I could actually do a little.
Next week,
Do
we're
it-
going to do
yeah,
it.
What
let's
are
do
we
it
doing
next week.
demonstration?
Let's do
Come
it
back
next week.
Let's do some summer food.
What?
And some jerk chicken, some hot sauce.
We could do a blackened snapper salad
He tells me he can do it in 4 minutes.
and a
4
jerk.
minute black and
He can even catch the
And
snapper.
we'll play the water balloon game. You fill the water balloon, you go 5 feet, 10 feet, 15, and see what team wins.
Let's do a summer special series. And speaking of summer special,
How
we're
come
kicking
you didn't
off.
say yes, Freddie?
Yes, Freddie.
See that?
We're kicking off our summer safety, water safety on our next hour. We've got Live Like Jake joining us. We've got pool fence safety.
She
and
pulled
we've
away
got
right from
She
that.
sure did, man. It was.
because it's going to go nowhere good. With
It ain't
water
going
balloons,
nowhere
all I'm
good.
saying.
Listen, we're gonna
Stay
be right
tuned,
back.
Summer safety, and we'll be right back.
4 minutes.
Tequila break.
How you doing?
Seven 9929. That's 55627-9929 or online at buycveg.com.
Talk 1470 and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Listen for attorney Lisa Macy, Thursdays at 1 p.m. and Saturdays at 3 p.m. Health and Wealth Radio, WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM, W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Staying healthy is difficult. What nutritional supplements should you take? What foods are best for you? What health practitioner should you see? You've got health questions, I've got health answers. From heartburn to hemorrhoids, pain to pimples, carpal tunnel to the common cold, gluten to gallbladder, and gingivitis, and all points in between. I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Tune into my Sunday talk show at 10 o'clock on Talk 1470 WNN.
Sometimes a family needs a little help to deal with life stresses. You can contribute to happy, healthy childhoods with a few simple steps. Notice families under stress. Offer a helping hand. Give your time. Talk about healthy child development. Connect a family with resources. Contributing to a great childhood can be as easy as being a good neighbor. For more, preventchildabusefl.org. This message is sponsored by the Ounce of Prevention Fund of Florida, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
If your investments with your stockbroker aren't making what you like, or if you've tried buying and selling stocks on your own and haven't done well, learn how to fix all that at Online Trading Academy. Online Trading Academy is an investment training center where pro traders show you how to invest online. Learn how pros make money in up, down, and sideways markets, and how they're protected from big losses. Instructors are certified, currently trade, and profitable. Over 500,000 students have experienced the education at Online Trading Academy. Take a free half-day workshop to see what it's like. Online Trading Academy. At this workshop, you'll see the big mistakes many investors make when buying or selling stocks. This will change how you think about investing. See what it's like. Call Online Trading Academy now. Call 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. That's 954-668-2510.
What you want to know. What you need to know. Talk 1470. WNN.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. Welcome to all our friends across America. Welcome back to WNN. Who's on the board, Joe? Joe, you there? Hey, Joe. Joe, can you hear me, Joe?
Yes, Fred.
Oh, there you go.
Joe, I want to publicly apologize.
For what?
Because during our anniversary.
Care of it all.
Yeah, but I want to do.
Okay, you're with me.
During our anniversary party, I did not highlight Mr. Joe, who's been with us, I think, 3 years.
Joe's been with us since the beginning, from playing music every day to fact-checking Freddie to all of it.
And correcting Freddie over and over and over again.
Maybe Joe knows the answer to our question on our last hour. We'll have to ask him.
Yes. What is the difference between a crocodile, male and female? Do you know what that
How
is?
can you tell the difference between a male crocodile and a female crocodile? This isn't a joke. This is a
One
true
wears
question.
a dress and one wears pants.
He's not getting close enough to check. That was the whole bada bing of the thing. You gotta get close to find out. But anyway.
That was pretty much it.
But anyway, this is our second hour. I want to welcome all of you watching across America. Thank you for sharing it out. Calling in on our number, which is
888-565-1470. Welcome back, Freddie.
Thank you.
No, welcome back, Carter. Welcome back, Freddie.
And I want to say publicly that you did a fantastic, outstanding job.
Little limp
Tighten it
there.
up, brother. Tighten it up.
Yeah, Mama Ali is back with us on our Monday show.
You know, only you would get away with that.
Welcome back, Freddie. You were missed. We thought about you all week. We drank to your father's memory, and we are continuing that celebration tomorrow. It is Taco Tuesday tomorrow at Don Chepo's Taco Shop in Boca Raton.
Don Chepo?
Don Chepo.
Not Don-
Not that one.
You heard the story, right? I had a meeting with Don Chepo, and I kept calling it Chapo.
Chapo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, through the
That's
entire
the bad
meeting, he
guy.
goes, El
The whole meeting.
Chapo, and the
El
chef
Chapo.
says, no, Don Chepo.
No, he never said nothing.
Once, he corrected you.
And my co-host here said nothing. El Chapo, El Chapo, El Chapo. By the time that, I mean, he thought I was making fun. The chef, which
I don't
is a
think
fantastic
he did. I
guy.
really think
yes,
he
he
just
did, because
realized
he
he
said,
didn't know.
this Rican's either stupid or what the hell's wrong with him?
You know what happens? So if you kick Freddie under the table, he says, why are you kicking me? So I can't do that anymore. And if I do it again, he looks at me and you do it again. Why are you still kicking me? And I'm thinking, time out, stop. Like there's nothing
But you
that
could have
silences.
whispered in my ear, hey, idiot.
That would have been good. Why are you whispering in
do
my
you guys
ear?
like tacos? Anyway,
love tacos.
Tacos? You guys like tacos?
How many do you think you can eat?
Taco
How many can I
Tuesday
eat?
tomorrow.
Like,
How
if it
many?
counted on it?
Uh-huh.
6.
All right,
Okay,
you're in.
He said 20. How about you?
6.
Oh, probably 3 maybe.
3? What are you, 5 foot?
Yeah, she's my size. That's it. All right.
Where's Hector?
I can
Hector,
eat-
where
I can
are
eat
you?
4.
Hector,
Hector's
how
hiding
many?
behind the painting.
Hector, how many tacos can you eat, Hector? Where are you? Is he here?
3.
3?
No,
That's it?
Hector
A big
can
guy
eat more
like
than
that?
Hector. Oh,
All right, so tomorrow we're continuing the celebration in your dad's memory.
Yeah, we're gonna
So
have.
the party continues at Don Chepo and the taco eating contest, Taco and Tequila Tuesday.
Really?
Mhm.
They're gonna be serving tequila?
Absolutely.
And tacos?
I'm putting it on your bill.
Wow.
So I don't want some tequila and tacos. You want a taco? Mama Ali wants a taco named after herself. So we're going
Yes.
to talk to Chef Camilo tomorrow. Have the Mama Ali taco.
Oh, that'd be a
No
trip.
tequila for
No
Kalila.
tequila for Mama. No tequila for Kahila. There you go.
There you
Kalila.
go.
That's okay. We'll have a taco named after
Mark
him.
is going to have tequila and Mark is going to have tacos.
Mark, you're going to be joining us?
How
Mark,
many can you eat? How many?
Rum
and rum
punch.
punch.
Rum punch.
Yeah, Mark's going to give it.
21 flavors in the rum punch.
We're getting ready for
Wow.
July. Swim safety, summertime. July 4th is only a couple days away. I can't even believe it. It's so the heat of summer. We're right here, July 1 already. Unbelievable.
I have to say, we had her on the show before. And Rowan, my first grandson, he now swims. He's a year old. And they put him under the water because they saw the show.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's awesome.
It is amazing the influence of people walk up to me, not to say hello and how you doing, like the show. They says, listen, I take my kid now swim lessons. At Beaucaire, they were teaching him to hold his breath.
We've got Carrie Morrison with Live Like Jake, and there is no better way to get into our summer season. We're around water all the time in South Florida, but people forget that Florida is summer all the time, and there's water everywhere, whether it's the pool, a lake, a bathtub. It's not even pool safety, it's water safety, it's Florida safety, it's just safety. And 4th of July is 3 days away, so I welcome Carrie back with Live Like Jake, and we've got
you.
Natalie with Infant Swimming Resources, ISR, and we've got Lifesaver Pool Fence with us as well. We've got Eric with us, and talking about what's going on and really awareness. We know what's going on. We know the dangers of water in South Florida, and what we need to know, some of the resources that are available in our community. Is Rowan swimming?
He doesn't
He's
swim,
a
but he
little
holds,
over a year now.
he holds his breath. That's how they start. But when she did that the first time, I fainted in the pool. I had to call the ambulance and everything. I was underwater. Because I could not believe it. He comes up, he holds his breath naturally. It's like a natural instinct when you're a child.
I don't know about that.
Yes,
Yeah.
true. They could act, but they came out of a belly of water.
What the hell you mean you
They
don't
just
know
came
about
from
that?
a thing of water
I'm gonna ask
already.
Carrie.
That's
I just saw it in
natural.
front of me.
It's
What do you mean you don't know? I
Carrie,
fainted.
please correct the Freddie
I'm gonna-
fact checker.
I'm going to let Natalie,
Okay.
who is the professional swim instructor.
Thank you.
But let us know.
Yeah.
Tell us, fill in the story, because people
Okay.
who don't know Live Like Jake, they don't
Fill
know
in
who
the
you are. I need the background.
You don't believe me. I'm telling you, I fainted.
Hi.
I just came to say hi.
How are you? We haven't seen you in
I know.
forever.
I know. It's been a long
You're going to say,
time.
who is
Hi,
that? It's
Frederica.
Danielle
Who is
Alexander.
that?
He's got lights in his eyes. Danielle
Can I give you a
Alexander.
kiss? I know you guys are on
Yes,
air.
come give him a kiss.
Okay.
More women that give Freddie a kiss, the better. He still can't see you because the lights are in his face. But while Danielle gives you a kiss, we're
I'm
going.
good. We were just driving down to Delray to go get Jason's guitar fixed, and I was like, I gotta stop and see my guys.
This is the singer.
Yes.
She
yes.
looks like Connecticut.
Okay.
Who do I look like?
Carol Casorla, our first
You
board
know,
op.
I've had this woman to come and sing here for about 10 years.
Yes, I know.
So I said, I'm not even going to ask her no more. I'm going to ask her husband.
There you go. That's
boss.
Actually, that's probably a good idea.
I didn't even know he played guitar.
But you guys have blown up the circuit. You are everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Everywhere.
We're in the casino the
And
other
your
night.
son was with an instrument. He was playing something.
Yeah, the saxophone.
Does your son swim?
Yes, he loves to swim. Actually, we were in the pool today.
And he's how old?
He is
2?
3. He just turned 3 in
Whoa,
June.
wow.
How did he learn to swim?
Well, he doesn't know how to swim.
How's his brother?
Yeah, but he has the little floaty thing, but he needs to learn how to
Well,
swim.
then you're here on the perfect day. I
Why
could
is
not
that?
have scripted this even better.
Because we're talking about water safety.
Oh, very good, very good.
And we've got Lifesaver Pool Fence, we have infant swimming resources, and Live Like Jake with us in the house.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Talking about swim safety, pool safety.
And you know Mama Ali?
No, I do not.
That's
Mama Ali?
Muhammad Ali's wife.
Oh, wow. Nice to
know.
meet you.
Nice
Pleasure,
to meet
pleasure.
you,
I'm
too.
Danielle
I think Mama
Alexander.
Ali needs to stand on her own. No more Muhammad Ali's wife. She is Mama Ali.
Mama Ali.
She is who she is.
It's okay. We're a team. When my book comes out, it will separate
that
real
certainly will.
quickly.
Listen, when are you gonna come and sing?
Soon. Soon.
That's another.
That's
another
another
dream.
gr-
That's
another
another 3
dream.
months.
We live a lot closer now, so we'll
Do
stop
you?
by. Yeah, we just
Oh,
moved.
fantastic.
So.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Jason's working.
What are you doing?
Wednesday?
Pick a heart.
Well,
'cause he
tomorrow's
works at
Taco
Chafin
Tuesday.
Music
Come
now.
sing.
Wednesday.
Oh,
Let's
you
do it
want
Wednesday.
to do Taco Tuesday on the road? We're gonna be tomorrow. At a restaurant.
Don Chepo.
You should come, Don Chepo. And
Ooh.
Chapo.
I'm so glad we script our show.
Maybe you could
Yes, guests are always welcome to come give Freddie a
Sorry,
hug.
I had to come see Freddie. Okay, I'll let you guys go. Mwah.
right.
I'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Mark.
Love
Finally,
you,
got
thank you.
Give that to
And
him.
JoJo just left. You just missed her, Danielle.
Where'd she go?
You just missed JoJo. I don't know where she went, but I don't see her anymore.
Mike, come over and pick
Anyway, Mama's giving out our hope
We're
hearts.
picking hope hearts. Come
Mama's
on, Mike.
giving out
Pick
hope
out a
hearts.
heart. They've already picked theirs. We don't know what
All
they
right,
have.
and as we digress, I want to get back to Carrie. Tell
Okay.
us the story. Tell us the story behind Live Like Jake and why
Live
you're
Like
so
Jake, yeah.
passionate about what you do. It's really an important story.
So November 30th, 2013, we're coming up on almost 6 years. I lost Jake to an accidental drowning. We were visiting family members in Edgewater, Florida for Thanksgiving, and he snuck out of a room with 4 adults present. And he loved to push his baby doll stroller, and we know he was pushing it on the dock because we found it in the water. So he was not your typical boy that would just run or gravitated towards water. We know he fell in, but because he didn't have the skills to save himself, we lost him. My daughter at the time was 3 months old, and I had heard of ISR, which is Infant Swimming Resource, which teaches children as young as 6 months old to save themselves. And it was literally the very next day we were still at their home, and I told my family, I said, when she's old enough, she's doing these lessons, I don't care what anyone says. Because some people, have their own opinion about it. And Julia started at 8 months old, and it was within a week of seeing her being able to save herself. Really stuck with me, because had I done this with Jake, he'd still be here. And knowing, as a parent, losing a child is the most devastating thing that you will ever experience. But when it's preventable, it's even worse. And I feel I failed my son. So we just developed Live Like Jake so we can make sure these lessons, because they are expensive, they are private one-on-one swim lessons, that they are available to families that can't afford them. To date, we have done 1,700 scholarships in 24 states.
Wow.
Yeah, this year we're already at over 500. So, it's been a busy year.
And the scholarship, so people are thinking, I lost my child who drowned, and you're thinking the scholarships don't make any sense. Tell us about the scholarships.
So, on average, to put your child in these lessons, they are about probably, I would say, 600 to 1,000, depending on where you're at. Demographically, it changes. And, not a lot of families can afford that. So if you go onto our website and click on our scholarship tab, anyone can apply. And, if you qualify financially, we do full and partial scholarships. Wow. Wherever there's ISR, which is, I don't know how many states now, but I know we've done it in 24 states. They're probably in 34
So ISR
states.
is national, not just in Florida. International. Yeah. And the beautiful thing about the scholarships is there's one sibling that was affected due to drowning. The sibling gets...
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. So so if you've been affected by a drowning, it's an automatic scholarship for us. So if the child survived, it's the child and the siblings. If the child didn't survive, it's their siblings. And we have record-breaking numbers this year of families that have been affected. by drowning.
And, you know,
Record break. That's
well, it's a shame, but getting the message out there, because I know when I had this conversation, some of the things that you pointed out when children fall into lakes and ponds and they have clothing.
Yes.
And we talked about this
Yes.
because they have to be able to turn over and everything else with the clothing on. It's taking advantage of the knowledge, because a lot of people think, oh, you know, my kid is never by the water or this and this. And what does it take? 30 seconds?
or they
Yeah,
put
as
the
little as
floaties
21
on, right?
seconds,
And
yeah.
you think your child's safe, but Jake wasn't even in the pool with you guys. He
He was
found the
fully
body of
clothed,
water.
and it was chilly out, so he had heavy pants, shoes,
And that
jacket,
takes in water. It takes in
diaper.
water and puts you down.
Yeah.
You know,
So
it's better to
how
be
was he?
educated.
he was 2 years and 10 months old.
Wow.
I had just started planning his third
And I'm
birth.
gonna tell you, you don't fail nothing. You know, something happened. It's tragic, okay, and you've moved on. And for that one life loss, you've saved thousands. I mean, think about this. You're talking about. I wish you would bring him back. You're absolutely right. That's a loss. As a parent, you're never gonna shake that off. Never. But if you look on the other side, how many people? Because I spoke to people who watched the show. You saved thousands. You've opened people's minds up and eyes up. You know, you have a pool in your house, right? And you think a kid don't get out? I gotta tell you something. When I was in Puerto Rico, there was this little girl, 1 year old, and we have stairs, right? And I'm watching this kid, and she slipped through her mother's hand. She was going right to the stairs. I blocked it off with furniture. And she says, "What are you doing?" I says, "I'm not taking any chances. I'm not here to go to the hospital." And that
They're
was
fast. Kids are
Oh my
fast. There's a
God.
video.
They're very quick. Fast.
There's a video circulating right now on Facebook of a little boy that just ran right for the water. It was just a camera that they had set up, a security camera. There was no hesitation. That kid just ran right into the water and
No
sank.
fear.
His mom happened to hear the splash, which usually they say you don't even hear a splash, and she dove in. But that child relied on puddle jumpers. And in his mind, because he's used to just jumping in and he's always got something that's keeping him above the water, well, he didn't have him on. He was fully dressed and he sunk right down to the bottom. But when you look at that video, I mean, there wasn't even a pause. He literally just ran right in and
They're
purposely
quick.
jumped in.
They're quick.
They're fearless. They're quick.
Yeah,
and
they're fearless. That's the thing.
They're fearless, and they go.
Yeah,
and I just
they're
saw a video
fearless.
last week when I reached out to you about the dad who just literally he jumped over the safety fence, right, to get his child. He didn't even walk around to where it was open, because when you think about it,
And there's a lot that we always talk about, the layers of protection.
Mhm. Yes.
And that was where the breakdown was. One, he wasn't within arm's reach. Two, that, you know, pool fences, that's why Eric is here. They are one of the most critical layers of protection. But if you don't keep it closed, it doesn't work.
Right.
And then they had a ball in the pool that enticed the child over to the water, and then he didn't know how to swim. So all of those layers of protection failed.
Mhm.
And that's why they're all so important, you know. And the last layer is why Natalie is here, is for ISR, because that kid could have just quickly turned over and
That's the
gone
trick.
it's funny that you think
That's the
Natalie's
trick.
the last layer, and I think that's the first layer.
It
but
is.
it's
No, it's
but
We
it's
definitely
not.
say
That's
that
the
we are the last
last
layer,
layer.
that with the skills that we're teaching these children, and the objective is if they reach the water unsupervised, that they have the skills to save themselves. And we definitely consider these lessons the last layer. We don't want them to have to use their skills in an emergency situation. But because
it's a weird coincidence, the pool fence that was around that pool that the guy jumped over happened to be a Lifesaver pool fence. It happened to be our brand. So the local dealer for Lifesaver installed it, and he had offered them a self-closing, self-latching gate before the video came out, and then again afterwards, and they turned it down. But you know, he had recommended to them to get a gate that would have closed automatically behind him.
It
but,
should be in every game.
yeah, but he
Absolutely.
chose not to do it for whatever reason.
Take
and,
away the choice.
and that's why that's why I got left open.
There
But-
was a gentleman whose child fell off a bridge. Did you read about this? And the guy jumps in to save his child. And he saved the kid, but he drowned.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that this child would have survived. He should have. I'm not saying, but if you have no options, he knew the child did not know how to survive. And he went in there, and the current caught him. They found him somehow on a stump, drowned. Can you think about something like this? Holding your child up so he could still breathe, and he drowned.
No.
You know?
Wow.
So take away choices that are bad choices.
And I also know
That's what I
Lifesaver
said.
pool fence for those families affected by drowning. When you guys were on the last time, you were offering pool fences.
Yeah, for every pool fence we sell, we set aside fencing to be donated to the family who's experienced a fatal or non-fatal drowning. and we donate dozens of those, every single year, and it's an important part of what we do.
So important. Let's go to commercial break. When we come back, let's go over the layers of swim safety, of water safety. We've got Mama Alisa with us, Mark Cameron. We can talk about this beautiful abstract behind us. Give us a call and say, hey, Joe, 888-565-1470, and we will be right back.
I'm just learning how to swim.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Farrow Law Firm, standing up to corporate bullies, using innovative, aggressive, and effective strategies to resolve disputes effectively and timely. Contact us at 954-252-9818, online at farrowlawfirm.com, and on Facebook at Farrow Law Firm. We look forward to being of service to you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV on a Swim Water Safety Monday. This segment brought to you by Cruise Optics. For all your travel needs, small, large, corporate, give Paul a call, 561-232-2626. More coming with Paul and some great new corporate work we're doing.
Some big news coming up with these guys.
So as soon as that news is ready to release, we will release it to you all because, hey, everyone needs to know.
Gotta
Join
go away
us
on
to
a trip.
Swim with the pigs.
Swim with the pigs?
Right? Have you
Or fly with
anyone
eagles?
ever swum with the pigs in the islands?
Not yet.
Heard about it.
In the Bahamas, ever
You
swum
swam
with the pigs?
right, Chef? You went.
What do they say? It's better in the Bahamas.
Actually, I watched them swim. But I didn't swim.
Really?
Right. Well, we're going to be swimming with the pigs, and
I don't know
Freddie's
if
going to
I'm
be in a
comfortable
Speedo.
with
So
it.
Natalie,
kosher.
you
I
may
can't
need your
swim with the
help.
pigs.
Okay, first I'm going to teach you how to hold your breath. I'm just
Around
kidding.
a pig?
Just kidding.
Around a pig. I'm going to be running the other way.
That whole side of the room's in blue today. Let's talk about the layers of protection around water.
Excellent.
Whoever wants to start, Carrie or Natalie?
I would love to. Well, the first layer is supervision. And as Carrie said earlier, being within arm's length distance of your child. And supervision means not being on our cell phones poolside.
That's
and, you don't need to take that call. Any call can wait when you're around the pool.
That's right.
And the second layer would be we're looking for preventing them getting to the water alone. So the second layer are barriers like door alarms and locks, and placed high where our brilliant little ones who watch us do things all day can't reach and get them. And then if they were to make it past that layer, then we've got the pool fences with the automatic latching door. So it's not an issue if you have another baby in your arm and you're trying to close the pool fence and you can't. It just happens for you. And then if somehow through human error, misuse, that layer breaks down, then we've got survival swim lessons, where the objective is that children are learning the skills that they need to survive any fall into any body of water.
Are survival swim lessons different than swim lessons?
Yes, they are. They're very different. The biggest difference is our objective. And the objective, again, is that they have the skills to save their lives if they fall into any body of water. So we're not looking at it from an athletic place of teaching them strokes or the sport of swimming. However, everything that we teach is consistent with the athletic part of swimming should they move on to stroke work in their lives, if that's something
Now,
that
how
they're
long
interested.
can a child stay face up?
Floating on their back?
Floating on the back. How long can...
Well, our ISR lessons are a maximum of 10 minutes per lesson, so that's the longest I personally have been able to see it. But
Your
I have-
lessons are only 10 minutes?
Yes. And that's something that people, I would say, are most curious about.
Yeah.
They say, what are you going to do in 10 minutes? But then you come and see the lessons and the level that the babes and the young ones are engaging the environment, and it all makes sense.
Because
they're
5
not-
days a week, though, too. You have to be.
Well, you know, you,
5 days
to
a
have
week.
a child's
So it
attention
becomes
span for
second
10
nature
minutes,
to
I
them.
applaud
Exactly.
that. Good luck with that.
Exactly.
Rowan's 10 seconds. You see how he is in here.
Yeah.
But in the ocean, in the water, in the pool, something goes on because he's been trained, and then they say certain words, and all of a sudden, he turns over. I almost had a heart
I was
attack.
going to ask you, as a grandfather, does it change your perspective
Oh my
on watching
God,
your
I drank
grandson in the
heavily.
water than your kids?
He drank that.
Well, let me tell you, and I'm ashamed to say this, but I had a pool when my kids were growing up, and I had the baseball team, and they used to be monitoring Giovanni and all the other younger kids. I was an accident waiting to happen. God must have been looking over me and did not happen. I was an accident waiting to happen because I didn't know anybody who did what you did. I was shocked the first time I heard that you had this cooking. I was shocked. I said, come on, how you gonna? Then I see Rowan turn over. I said, holy smokes. Man, I skipped a beat.
Any child can do it. You think it's got to be like a special child. Any child can
Any
learn
child.
these skills.
If the parents get the hell out of the way and shut your mouth, shut your mouth. I'm serious.
You need to put it in the hands of trained professionals like ISR. I didn't realize that you were international. So
Yes.
there are scholarship programs that live like Jake has and the resources with ISR. Then it's not just Florida. You're far-reaching. I didn't even realize
Absolutely. Well, and on a national basis, drowning is the leading cause of death for children under 5 in America. So a lot of us, I think in Florida, we feel like it's a bigger deal here and we have urgency here that other places may not. And it's the leading cause of death for America's children under 5. So it's definitely a
that.
national
There's water
epidemic.
I mean, we're 4th of July, right? Everyone's going away. New York, you're going to the Hamptons. Everyone goes away for the weekend into Grandma and Grandpa's house. And I've got such chills today. The cell phone usage, are you seeing an increase in child accidents because of everyone's on their cell phones than before?
Yes. And there are studies that show that too.
I
that
do
are
want to point
documenting
out,
it.
though, because we do follow the Department of Children and Families website, in Florida, drownings are down. We actually had 2 months in February
Good.
and March where there were 0 drowning deaths in
Great.
Florida, and that's never happened.
Wow.
And Palm Beach County has not had a drowning death this year. So we at least are seeing a little bit of a trend, and I hope it
The
stays
whole year?
that
From
way.
January until July 1 now?
I know. Mm-hmm.
Well, you know
That's amazing.
something?
Because that is what you put together, Carrie, and I'm sorry, but what she's put together, and like you
Absolutely.
said,
Absolutely.
you lost your son, and I can't even imagine the loss of life for you. But the amount of lives that you have saved, to not have one drowning death in Florida in 2019, and we're July 1st.
Well, and we didn't have one drowning death in February, March. For the entire year in Florida, we've had over 20, but we're usually at 30 or 40 by this
remarkable.
time. And Palm Beach County has
In Palm Beach
zero.
County, I'm sorry.
Quite a bit.
In
Yeah,
Palm Beach
but
County,
it's
that's
the
amazing.
awareness is key, and you guys, talking about it because people
But
listen.
that's
and
the
it's
bottom
just,
line.
Yeah.
It's not talked about enough, but I do see now it's catching on. There's actually a lot more nonprofits, celebrities. I mean, you saw with Granger Smith, Bodie Miller. Drownings do not discriminate. It does not matter the color of your skin, how much money you make, how religious you are. It does not matter. If you have a child and they're mobile,
Things happen.
can have
You
a
see,
drowning.
you have to be nice about it. I don't have to be. I mean, I tell you how it is. I call you a knucklehead. If you're going to be on your phone and you got a kid and you're by the pool, you're an idiot. Sorry.
But she's
because you-
absolutely right, though. It doesn't discriminate on
It
race,
doesn't.
gender, money, right? You think it happens.
Put your phone down when you're having
Yeah.
kids around water. Let's start there. Now, there's another side to this whole story. Children dying is unfortunate, one of them. What about the ones that survive and don't have oxygen? And you're going to be having
You brought the twins.
You're going to have another problem. You're going to have another problem. You're going to have a constant reminder that it did not go as planned, right?
And we help those
Absolutely.
families too.
I can tell you that I became certified to work, to take an adaptive aquatics course, which helps you work with people that have special needs, all types of different special needs. And I met a family that their child was rescued from drowning and brought back at the age of 2. And they shared with us that they wished he hadn't been rescued because his quality of life
changed,
was so poor, and they knew that he was an adult age, but that he was not going to grow up to have experiences that adults generally do, like being in a relationship and having a career, or even for this young gentleman, eating independently. So that's a really good point that you bring up, and one that isn't really spoken of much is what about the kids that
make it?
That make
And
it.
it's still the leading cause. And for every one that passes away, they say there's 5 more that are hospitalized.
And then that changes their cause of death. So Emmy Miller, actually, her cause of death is not recorded as a drowning.
That's
because
right.
she went to the hospital.
That's right.
And survived 2
Yes.
days.
So that affects our
And the 4th
numbers
of
too.
July is coming. I'm going to tell
Yes.
you, knuckleheads, listen up. You know, I mean, all kidding. I mean, I make a joke about it, but all kidding aside, wake up.
Yeah.
You know something? Wake up, because it's not a pretty sight, deaf or not deaf. It's not a pretty sight, and you can prevent it.
It is
Don't fall into that.
preventable.
That's right. If you fall into that deal that you, I hate the fact that I'm glad the numbers have come down, but I don't want people to sit back and say, I got
Exactly.
this covered. I love pool, those things that go around the pool, right? I've been living in Florida for 15 years. I ain't never seen one. I'm sorry to say, I've never seen people use them.
They're pool fences.
They don't.
If you have
They
young
don't.
children, it's a must.
It's a
It
must.
should-
What
you need
about
to
your
make it
kid
happen.
going next door?
Yep.
I mean-
do they have pool fences with alarms?
Yes.
Eric,
Yeah,
do they
they
have
do.
pool fences with alarms? Do you have pool fences with alarms?
When you install a pool fence, you can actually get an alarm for the gate. So if it gets left open, if it gets propped open, if for some reason it doesn't, malfunction, or if it malfunctions, then an alarm goes off, both at the gate and inside the house. So you can definitely get alarms for the gate if they're left open.
That's great.
What is your phone number?
So our number is 1-800-282-3836. And I wanted to say, you talk about, people getting off their phones, and it's important to realize that drowning happens to good parents. It's
Yes.
not, this isn't something that happens to bad parents. Anyone I've ever met who's had this happen to has been a great mom and a great dad. It's not the people who you might imagine this happens to. It's always good parents.
That's such a good point,
it
Eric.
doesn't, right, it doesn't discriminate. It's not someone like, oh, right, they're in an abusive situation and they're just not watching their kids. It happens. And I
Yes.
remember when we got our house, my son was 1.5. And when your child gets a house, there's always like the housewarming gifts. My parents bought us a pool fence because it was just one more expense. And before we moved in, that pool fence was installed. But it didn't have an automatic, this was 25 years ago. It didn't have an automatic latching gate. Now there's so much better protection and so many more layers. Who could even open the pool fences as adults, right? So what would you do? You would leave the gate open because it was so hard to close those springs at the top.
Right.
Technology has changed, Eric?
Yeah, absolutely. So, the self-closing, self-latching gates, we recommend them for every single pool installation. Sometimes, like we were talking about before, some customers choose not to get them. We push them hard, though. It's essential. I say if you have an older child or a husband who can't remember to put the toilet seat down, then you need a gate.
That's everybody.
You got it, everybody. Absolutely.
And I gotta tell you, I would make it that you don't got a choice. That's
Yeah.
what I would do.
Yeah.
Again, I'm a crazy person. And the other thing is, when you have that mesh, you put a volleyball set, so you do like the water volleyball, and they don't go out to go get the ball. I'm serious. It's a great preventive thing. You know something? Man up. Be smart about this. If my neighbor has a pool and I have like Rowan, if I'm taking care, I'm gonna go knock on the door. I'm gonna say, listen, I need you to call this guy because if my kid gets out, so you know what they tell me?
You call him.
No, they said, but that's your responsibility. This is what they tell me. I said, really? My responsibility.
But I believe, and you guys are going to know better than I do, or Joe's going to fact check me. There's a law in Florida that something must be fenced. Either your pool must be fenced or your property must be fenced. So the child cannot roam from property to property. There
That
has
is
to be a
correct.
fence.
That is
So
correct.
the law is you have several options. A pool fence is one option. you can also have alarms that go out to the pool, and you can also a floating alarm in the pool works for the law, which is it's a problem actually. The new adjustment to the law is kind of waters it down a little bit. But yeah, you have one of three options. So alarms that lead out to the pool and all the doors and windows, a pool safety fence isolating the pool from the home, or an alarm in the pool that alarms if the child goes in the water and activates it.
And those are for new pools being built.
And that's for new pools after 2001. But the problem with the last one is it's too late. If the alarm is going off when the kid's in the water, the kid's already in the water. The whole point of the law was to prevent kids from getting into the pool. So, hopefully we're able to fix that law, to get that last part taken out. And there's a group called Cason's Cause who's trying to add a second layer of protection to the law, where if you build a new pool or if you sell your home, then you need at least 2 layers of protection. A pool fence plus alarms, or both kinds of alarms, or they're going to give you 5 to 7 options, and you got to pick 2 of them. So hopefully that gets passed, because it's going to be a tremendous addition, and it's the way California does it, and it's worked for them, and they have the best pool safety law in the country, and so hopefully we can copy what they're doing, because it's really worked out well for them.
Mark, you're from California. Did your house have a pool?
No, I was close to the beach, so we didn't.
He was close to the beach.
We went to surf.
We went to surf. And you know how to swim, Jonathan?
Oh yeah, I'm a very good swimmer. So
Say
I can help myself.
He's been swimming since he was 3 years old.
I tell you, when I went to Puerto Rico, there's a place called Palmas del Mar, and we were taking pictures there. And I was there with Juji, yes, he's a real person. And my cousin Corby was young, and he was in the ocean. And the undercurrent in Palmas is ridiculous, even to today. And it was taking him out, and the lifeguard said, swim this way across the current.
Right.
Because we were trying to reach him.
Parallel.
Yes, you got to go
Parallel to the shore.
And I'm going to tell you, I thought we lost Corby. And each one of us traded off to hold him and bring. He couldn't swim. Then that next day, he learned to swim that way.
Do you swim?
Like a fish, baby.
I'm not surprised.
Swim like a rock. I need your help.
If it grabs a hold of you.
Yes. And I don't fight the ocean. If you're going to take me out to the boats, that's okay.
Yeah, but instinctively, when that current grabs you, you try to go to shore. And
Yes.
it caught me once in the South Coast, where those alligators are, alligator pond.
Yeah.
And I was on the beach, and it has a wicked rip current.
Yep.
And it caught me, and it was so strong. Even when I got to shore, I fought it, and I was surprised I got out of it. But even when I was walking, the current was, it was hard to walk against the water.
Yeah. It's hard when the ocean wants you. You gotta have to be nice. That's why you never scream in the ocean.
You know the ocean, the lake, not the ocean. It's just a lake in Chicago. It's the biggest lake.
They have a lake in Chicago?
Yeah,
I heard
Lake
you could walk
Michigan.
across it
No,
with all the
Lake
garbage
Michigan
in
is
it.
the biggest lake in the Midwest. And I have a cousin named Preston. He was in the service. He was in the Navy. And he was a very good swimmer. And he saw somebody fall in the Lake Michigan. And he went to go save a life. He did save the life, but he drowned.
Yeah, that's what happens, man.
And I said, oh my goodness.
I've heard too many stories
He
about
drowned.
this.
He was only 21 years old.
And Carrie, you have an event that you're doing. I feel like it's me because I have to show you all this picture. I don't know how many months ago you were here, but Jake sits on our desk every day, and we clean, we do everything, and Jake sits here as a reminder, and the most spectacular picture with the sun and the rays behind him is just magnificent.
Beautiful.
But you have an event, Watermelons for Water Safety.
Yes, so it's the whole month of July, and this is where any child around the nation can set up, or even an adult or a business. You set up a watermelon stand. It could be watermelon slices, candy, juice, and the proceeds go to Live Like Jake. And it's equally about raising awareness. So we made these brochures this year, and you can buy some of those for your stand that has the layers of protection, explains a little bit about what we do. So it's a fun way for kids to get involved, and also we ask that our scholarship families set up a stand, and it's a way for them to give back and help us raise the funds to continue to support other families just like them.
It's amazing because what you're doing is you're giving people an opportunity to help themselves.
That's right.
This isn't like any other research or anything like this. This is you digging in deep so that you can take care of your own family, which is so bizarre. Here it is, 4th of July. You know how many kids are going to be in pools and eating hot dogs and then the booze
Or
is going to
just,
come out?
well, that's what happens. We joke around. We did the last hour about drinking and things to drink and eat for 4th of July, but all that does is it takes your eye off your children.
That's right. You got to keep three eyes on
Can
your
I
kids.
show you this?
Yes.
So this is one of our Water Watcher badges, and we sell these, and you can make your own or just designate a water watcher. So if you have a pool or you're around open water and you're having a get-together, it's your responsibility to make sure your guests and their children are safe. That's the way I look at it.
Yep.
You can hire a lifeguard very inexpensively. If you don't have a lifeguard, designate a water watcher. Maybe 15 minutes, segment it out so they don't get bored. No cell phone, no drinking, no interaction. Their only job is to watch the water.
What a great idea. Let's
Yeah.
go to commercial
Wow.
break. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. I want to ask the Wyndham next Thursday if we can set up a watermelon stand on the beach.
Okay.
Send the proceeds to Live Like Jake.
We can also ask. We can also ask.
Right.
The Wyndham has all
The
that
Wyndham
water.
right on the beach
ocean.
in Deerfield.
I wish we
Let
had
me
done
see,
it
let me
last
see
week.
Jake's picture. I have a grandson named Jake.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
And you're Irish.
Yeah.
We're going to go to commercial break on that one. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Oh, that is so
that's what
precious.
our
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. What you got cooking?
I got September 5th.
That's Teddy's birthday.
September 5th, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody calls in, what's the number?
888-565-1470.
And you say it's Teddy's birthday, September 5th. You too will get a bag of coffee from the Brooklyn Cafe.
Don Pablo Coffee. Everyone's loving the coffee cart. People came in last week and they went, "Holy smokes, you're exploding at the seams." At the seams, yes, we are exploding in
Can
our
we
space.
put a motor on that?
We can ride it.
Yeah. Like a mini. We'll put seats on the side and you'll take 5 people on the cart.
We have to bring Darren back on from Don Pablo because what a spectacular coffee cart they created for us and our own bag of coffee. And it's summer. We're drinking coffee all the time, but you got to put your alcohol down. If you're a pool watcher, a water watcher, I love that idea. 15-minute segments. It's like the DD, Mama. Like you said, you're the DD. You're the water watcher.
I'm the water watcher, baby. I'll watch all the water you want.
You got how many grandchildren?
I got 10.
10?
And yeah, the last one, the youngest one is Jake. He's 8.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he's Irish though.
So he's Irish. Blonde hair and blue eyes, just like you. Carrie's going to get some merchandise to Mama.
Yes.
Because it says live like Jake.
Why don't we head down to do a show at the Miami studio?
Okay.
And let's do one in the Hollywood studio. And let's head up to do the lady with the stores up in, where was it?
Up in Lake
Jake.
Worth Beach is now the new name of
There
it.
he
It's
is.
what it is.
Lake Worth Beach. I want to go
One
up
of my
there.
twin daughters.
They're going to close the street down.
Okay.
And maybe we set up a watermelon
It's
stand.
Jake.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, he's adorable. He is Irish. Where did he
told
come
you.
from?
My son-in-law.
Mike Quarry.
My son-in-law is Irish.
I thought she was kidding.
No,
Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah, Mike Quarry.
Well, Mama, we lie to you. I told you, my son-in-law is Irish. He married me and Ali's twin daughter.
Really?
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
is
that's Jake
adorable.
right
Was
there.
Ali Irish?
No, Mama is.
Ali's mother was Irish.
right?
Yeah.
I read
Yeah,
that.
He
I
went to
didn't believe
Dublin
it.
and everything. Looking
Went
for
to
his
Dublin. That
with
makes him real
with his ancestry and all. His mom, father, they were all Irish.
Now you have a little thing going on for kids too that I want to touch a little bit upon.
Yeah, we teach. I didn't even bring it, but I have a coloring book that teaches manners and etiquette toward kids, and how they're supposed to act and behave and talk to their parents and respect authority.
I need a
things
couple
like
of those.
I know.
We need the
It's
encyclopedia version.
Mine's is going to be a 10-volume series,
Okay.
but it's not only for children but for adults as well, because we lack, etiquette and manners every day.
Now, did you see in the news? I watch a lot of news. That they had and this used to happen to me when I coach in Little League. They had a rumble. Parents fighting parents.
Yes.
Did you see that?
I did.
When I wish Freddie was here. When I was doing a playoff game, this is the biggest game in the city of the Bronx, the whole city of the Bronx, and everybody came out. They had to bring the police because there was too many people watching this thing, and I ended up winning this game, by stealing home. Christopher Mata, the kid that was here, he stole home.
Was it a landslide?
No, it was an extra innings. Little League went 6 innings. I went 12.
You stole it.
And I stole home.
Okay.
And everybody got mad at me because they said, let the kids figure it out. And I ain't gonna let the kids figure it out. I'm here to win. And Christopher Mata, you sold, plays for the Phillies. Now, kid plays for the Phillies.
Okay.
He's a pitcher. And he says that play changed his life. And we won. I got written up. And the fights that happened out there, they had to bring in the cops and everything.
Really?
Because of lack of etiquette among the parents.
Bad parents.
Yeah, because
That's
they're
true.
hot-headed. They don't think. They speak and swing before they think.
It's a damn game. What is wrong with
Yeah,
you
but
people?
they
And
take
they're children.
Take it really serious.
I couldn't even leave the field. They said they came out to get me, and they brought my family out, and they kept all the families from our team. They said, we have to clear the area. I said, what, are you kidding me? I got written up in the newspapers and everything else.
Yeah.
Because it became hostile. So you don't need a coloring book, honey. We need an encyclopedia.
Yeah. Well, it starts with attracting pictures so you can figure out what's wrong with the picture, and every picture in the book goes, what's wrong with this picture? So as you color, you try to figure out what's wrong with the picture. And a lot of times they don't get it. So the second page, when you turn over the second, it gives you what's wrong with the picture and the solution.
We should talk to Wings and
So as they're coloring,
Yes,
they're
absolutely.
learning.
With Roots and Wings.
Roots and Wings. We got a couple of organizations that work with children and teachers, and I think you should meet
When
with them.
children know what parents are supposed to do, then they don't have to be dumbfounded when they say one thing that doesn't make sense. So because a lot of times parents don't, they'll say, do as I say do, don't do as I do. And whatever they do, they should never do in front of children if it's wrong.
Now, I got a question. A parent doesn't know how to swim. You know how to swim, right?
I don't know how to swim.
You don't know? Okay.
Like a
So a
rock.
parent doesn't know how to swim, and she's taking care of a grandchild, and he jumps in the pool. Instinctively, what's the first thing you're going to do?
Jump in the pool.
That's true.
I know I'd learn fast to get the kid out of there.
But I bet you that when you're struggling, because the first thing that sets in is panic, right?
Yeah.
And then how do you help somebody, a child who doesn't know how to swim? So do you teach adults to swim?
I always hire lifeguards, so
I do. And I have a lot
I'm
of
coming
clients
to
that
see
don't
you.
know how to swim. I look forward to that, Mama.
oh yeah,
That'll be
keeping
fun.
this lady afloat to be a heck of a
So you
deal.
work with
Anyone
adults.
could do it. No.
I do teach
Really?
adults. My oldest student is 72.
Wow.
And I use-
72?
72. And I use the same techniques that I use with the infants
Really?
and young children.
I'm
Because
ready
they're
to go,
learning to
man. I
swim
want to be
also.
able to learn how to swim too. You like
Okay.
to swimming too?
Yeah, yes.
Because see, if I can swim strokes like in the morning, I would lose a lot of weight, and I can do that.
You're gonna jump in the pool, though?
I'm not afraid of water. I
Good.
love water.
You're going to
Good,
jump in
me
the pool
too.
every morning. I
Every
will
morning,
pay you
and-
to teach you to swim.
Okay. Awesome.
See this.
Awesome.
Dylan, I'm sending you out with a mini to get that on
I
film.
would love. Okay, you heard that he paying.
I heard it.
And she'll hold it against me.
Here's the
I think
beautiful
it's
thing
being
with-
recorded too right
I
now.
know it.
Oh yeah, but here's the thing. When
That's my
Freddie
twin
pays,
brother.
when Freddie pays, he says, "Dawn, write the check."
Yes.
Freddie's always paying, and I'm always writing the
But
check.
what is
So that's how
We'll be
that
writing the check, man.
But think about it, because if you're teaching a parent, right? I mean, what better deal than to have her go out
That's
there?
wonderful.
It just puts a message in your head. I mean, grow up about this. You got kids, grandparents as well as parents. My son bought a house, and he has a lake in the back. And after the show, I went to my son's house. And I said, "You got a lake back there?" He says, "Yeah." I said, "That's a problem." He says, "No, it's not a problem. I don't let him outside." I'm gonna tell you right now, when you least expect it, it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
I'm
Right?
telling you, a grandparent's level of watching is different than a parent's because
True that.
we're older. Well, you're older. I'm not a grandparent yet, thankfully.
You know,
But you know more,
I
more
got my finger
experience.
up. Be careful how you talk to
But
me
your,
now.
your experiences are different. You've already raised your kids, and now you're on the second layer.
Dawn,
Right.
do your kids swim?
Yes.
Do you swim?
Yes.
Then I got no problems. Your mother swim?
No.
Then I gotta watch her.
You do have
It
to
don't
watch
matter
her.
how old she is. Water is water.
Absolutely.
I had a swimmer a lifeguard to come and teach all my children how to swim because I didn't know how, and I didn't want to get out there and they drown. You drown out, blah, blah, blah. So I made sure if we would go to the pool, we'd go to the Hampton Inn every weekend, and I'll take them, especially if they have good grades. I'll take them. They can go to the pool, and I hired a lifeguard to go with, and I sat and watched.
I would venture to say the Wyndham
Make sure
has
they
been
knew
so
how to swim, 'cause I
gracious.
didn't.
You know the Wyndham in Deerfield?
Yes.
That's where we're going to be next week. They have
Awesome.
been incredibly gracious, and
The
they will
best.
do anything to help the community because
Yeah,
that
that's
it's
wonderful.
privately owned. This Wyndham is owned by one family. The same family that owned it when it was Howard Johnson's
Yes.
now owns it as a Wyndham. So it's
Uh-huh.
not corporately owned. I would bet they would be more than happy not only to do this watermelon stand, but to even bring some
They
swim
would
safety
love
and
to
water
do that
safety
because
in
there's
there.
kids over there all
Wonderful.
the time.
All the time. And
Yeah.
it's not
Wonderful.
just the pool. You're looking at the beach. You're looking at lakes. It's constant. And Mama,
Everywhere.
you're right. It's
Yes.
as adults, we need to walk the walk. We
That's
can't
right.
say water safety and then have 3 shots of tequila. You just can't. You have to do
Yeah.
what you're going to do and walk the walk.
There you go.
My children are fully skilled. They're 6 and almost 6 and 4, and I still watch them like a hawk. And I mean, they are.
We
swim
know
like
why you
I
were
gotta tell you,
watching.
But
your
it's
kids-
If I
still-
came over there, you'd be watching me too. So yeah, your dedication is overwhelming.
I'd be watching you.
I want to make sure we
just
give out the
royals.
information.
Thank
Yes.
God for you for what you're giving these sharing with the children.
Thank you.
Natalie, how can they find you? And
Yeah.
To find their closest ISR
Yes.
instructor across the country, infantswim.com.
And if they want you,
561-374-0577.
At infantswim.com,
Yeah.
there are scholarships available if you qualify for low income and if your family has been affected through Live Like Jake. And how do they find you, Carrie?
LiveLikeJake.com under the scholarship tab. And for the watermelon event, they can sign up, same thing, LiveLikeJake.com under the events tab.
Well, I'm going to have their link to my website, MamaAliWeb.com. I want them to get your links on my website. So if you come on my go there and learn how to swim.
Live Like Jake. And
That's
Eric,
right.
for
Live
pool
Like Jake.
safety for fences.
It's poolfence.com. It's
Poolfence.com.
That's pretty easy.
Oh, that's easy. Oh, I like that. Let's make it simple. And Mark, where do they come for you?
Mark.art.cameron@gmail.com.
There you go.
That's my email.
Okay.
561-777-0557.
And he'll
Thank
paint
you.
anything you want.
He'll paint anything. I'm looking
I'm
forward to
serious.
that.
I want to bring in the
Poolfence.com,
fighters.
How easy.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
And
you
it's
know what?
manufactured right here in Palm Beach County.
And get your
this
pool
goes with
fixed,
your heart.
especially if the kids around you.
This goes with your heart.
Just
Thank
get it
you.
done.
I got focused.
Now you know when you buy
You
a
got
house in Florida, you got to pass the inspection. The fence got to be up. Is that correct? The fence has to be up before
Yeah, it
you
has to
pass
be
the
up.
inspection.
For new pools.
Yeah.
Yes.
For new pools. What about for resale?
That's what that Cason's cause is trying to.
Well, we need to get behind that.
Can I ask you what your heart says?
It says focus.
Focus.
What does your heart say?
Fun, fun, fun.
Oh, yeah. And what did your heart say, Mike?
Love.
Ooh.
Are all of our hearts
What's your heart say?
Heart
Mine
painter?
said gratitude.
Gratitude?
Nice.
Mark, what's your heart say?
I don't know. Mine said gratitude.
Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow,
You
same
rock.
time.
Bye-bye.
Taco Tuesday at
Taco
Dawn
Tuesday.
Shepherd's Taco Shop. Have
Come
a great
on out.
day and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Pure Wave. Supercharge your cells. Energize your body with Pure Wave therapy. Internationally patented, Pure Wave technology helps eliminate radiation from modern electronic devices which can cause chronic disease. Pure Wave technology strengthens the immune system and metabolism while activating hormone production. PureWaveNow.com, 561-965-7777. Are you ready for improved cell regeneration, less discomfort, a longer, healthier, vital life? Contact PureWaveNow.com for your consultation. Non-invasive technology promotes relaxation, a better quality of life, and more energy. Call PureWave now at 561-965-7777. PureWaveNow.com.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.